What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing? All right. Let's get things rolling. All right, we got music on. Audio's looking good. Mic seems to be okay. Let me turn that down just a hair. Guys, as always, let me know how the audio is, how the music is. Let me make sure if you guys can hear me. But at least, you know, there's something playing in the background, that type of thing. I don't think anything is moved. In fact, I think the music's a little lower than normal on my end, but all in all, should be looking good. So let me know in the chat before we get too deep into this so I can correct those issues. But I see you guys chatting in here. It's pretty cool. We got a bunch of people in. Let's say our highs. Jeff, how you doing? Eric, Renovic, Mika, what's up? Warsaw, Mr. Walkman, Truggy, Blind Gray Wolf, he was here way early. Audio's good, music's very quiet, also good. Alright, very quiet's probably good. Tate, how do you say that? Tate Gen? Tight Gen. Tigen. Is it one word? Is it meant to be like, how do you pronounce that? Everyone can't stay. Bye, everyone. That's what's that meme when he opens the door, hangs the hat, picks up the hat, walks out the door? Oh, sounds well, nice. Okay, good. So, Renovic, you're actually gonna do that, huh? I had to like take some time to read that backwards. I hope YouTube doesn't think you're like spamming or something. Block you. I have another mug today. My mug's in the dishwasher. Doesn't feel right. I see you guys are talking about the Reborn 2s. Yeah, I have the machine under my desk right now because I just have nowhere to put it. I tried to clean up as much as I could from over here and kind of just move it over there so it's in my way so that hopefully I can get it out and get it done. But yeah, that machine's been cool. I only have one print under my belt and it wasn't that great. I think I really need to tune in a profile for it. But I'm thinking about not messing with it at all and just going clipper instead. I think I'll do a poll and see what everyone thinks, because I do still think it's important to run it how it is, but maybe most people that are interested in that printer won't be running it as it is because it's a Core XY, linear motion, big belts. You know what I mean? Like it wants clipper. So We'll figure that out, I guess, a little bit later outside of the stream. But I see you guys talking about it, and yeah, it's definitely a cool machine. Like if I had a few machines only and didn't have just the constant push to see what the newest ones are, I would definitely be sticking with either the Ghost or the Reborn, just because they seem like hot rods to me. I could do whatever I want with them, so it seems cool. Hey Quinn, you're always asking the important questions, man. Family's good. Mental health slowly degrading because it's just so much work, but it's fine. Everything's good. You know, we'll be all right, and you know, we're gonna have fun today because we're gonna finally actually start this Voron V0.2 R1 build by Fysetc, and I'm really excited about it. One, because I got this new table mat. This is one of those self-healing mats, really cheap at Walmart, cheaper than anywhere else, even on Amazon, and it's massive. It's what, 36 by 24, and the way that this mat sits on here, I have just enough space at the end of this table, kind of like just past this box. That's where I'm hoping this printer is going to live. Because I want a desktop printer, if that makes sense. Like, this isn't going to be a record speed printer that has a bunch of fans on it. This is going to be a desktop printer that can be running, printing off little things here and there for me, you know, when I'm sitting here working in my office. Everything else I want behind me. So that's why I think this is going to be an important one and a cool one for me, and I'm really excited for it. Also, because everything's so cute and little, and I'm so used to printing giant machines now. Like, everything that I've been building has been getting gradually larger, and now I have to decode this, and it's going to take me a minute. I kind of want a V0 like that as well. It's not terrible, but Looky Pookie Papa's here. You know what, Papa? You gotta leave that to us to say, man. That's an intro that you earned. You gotta let us say it. But hey, man, how you doing? Anyway, yeah. So just like the last one, I'm gonna come into this thing blind, because a lot of people already do these live streams and videos on these machines that are experts in Voron. Right? I am not by any means of the imagination. Yes, I've built a Trident. Yes, my Trident needs love. That's why it's not on right now. Yes, I have a ton of parts sitting right there waiting for it, and I just have not had the time to do it. But I still want to really, you know, I'm really excited to build this machine. So let's jump right in and go at it from the point of view of somebody that's not extremely experienced in doing these things. Hey Louie, how you doing? Louie. Jeff is in here. Jeff, hopefully you could help me on a few things here and there, because if history repeats itself, I'm gonna need some assistance. But yeah, I haven't looked in here at all. So what I did was I pulled up the manual and just got it to the space of where we need to be at to get things going. So we're just gonna dive right in and get it done. Let me go ahead and unbox it just enough to start pulling stuff out. We'll kind of just start cruising. I don't know how far I'm gonna get. I did say that this was just gonna be the frame, but you know, it depends on the time, how smooth things go. We'll just rock it, right? All right, so let's see. Also, what did I want to say? There's more stuff that I wanted to mention, but you know, I get into these things, completely get distracted. One of them was I've been working. This is an exclusive peek. That's something I've been working on. So I've been working on this thing right here. This is not complete. I made some mistakes. This was kind of like the first print of an idea. Not too long ago, I printed, you might see it, it's up right there, like a model engine, like a super simplified version of an engine that someone made on printables, and I really enjoyed it. I built it with my daughter. You know, I kind of explained things to her. I don't know why. She wasn't interested at all, but I was interested, and I loved it. And I went to modify it a bit, and I saw on the licensing, the remixes weren't allowed, things like that. So I wanted to kind of make my own. I had a bunch of different ideas, and I've had this idea in the back of my mind for a while. So probably for the past month or so, I've been working on this little thing, just practicing Fusion 360. But essentially, it's good. I call this Big Block. Not meant to be accurate whatsoever, just meant to be kind of like a kid's toy, fun to put together. All the screws are, they use what, M8 by 20 and M8 by 15, so you should be able to either buy them if you wanted to or print them like I did. But there's you know, TPU gaskets, just kind of a simple model of an engine. There's interesting like design things that I did here where I wanted to learn in Fusion 360, like print in place, like this handle is a print in place model. Wanted to make gears, so this is a G2 standard belt gear. Just simple things like that, learning how to model things for 3D printing. Like for example, this is a lip, so this had to be you know, basically modeled in 2 parts, and then the way I made it is it has these notches that kind of fit together. Keys, I guess you would call them. You know, I'm no engineer. I'm literally, I guess I started out as a graphic designer, so I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm having a lot of fun, and I like mechanical things, and I like building stuff, and I figured this would be a fun little thing. But I kind of wanted to show it off because I have a lot of plans for this. Kind of has my logo on the logo down here. But yeah, I kind of want this thing to be modular. I don't want it to be accurate in any way, just literally something for fun. Maybe someone will have you know, a good time having this on their desk as a bigger like fidget, or have fun putting it together with the kids. But I do want to kind of make a head that's somewhat simplified. It doesn't have to be realistic, obviously, but I do want like a hot side, a cold side, and potentially use the gearing to make some kind of simplified head. Everything's you know, one of the other challenges is I want everything to be printed without supports, and everything using the same hardware. So that's what I've been working on. I don't even know how or when, but it's been a little while. But I kind of wanted to show you guys that and gauge some interest. I don't really know what I'm going to do with it. I'm likely just going to release the files for free. If I don't, it'll probably be for my Patreon and YouTube members to download. But it's very likely just going to be free. There's no point in me holding these things back. Every time I've done products like that, they've just gone, stashed, and disappeared forever. So I might as well just let it go. Hey, Sun Turtle, how you doing? Nice job, thank you, appreciate it. Looks nice, thank you. Is there a build tonight? No. Alright, anyway, I just wanted to get that out because I wanted somebody to see it, right? Like, I've been working on it for so long, and I haven't really gotten any feedback about it. I don't even know if it's worth spending time, but whatever, it is what it is. Alright, so the first thing in these instructions is to get out all of the extrusions and put them in an order. I'm guessing they're in here ordered. No, they're not. Okay, so they're not in here in any kind of specific order. So that's interesting. What do we got here? Oh, those are rods. Going good. Just got a job. Driving taxi. Hey! My dad has been driving a taxi. Well, I guess not anymore. My dad drove a taxi since 1996, 97. Then obviously Uber and Lyft. Yeah, he's been in that business for a very, very long time. Alright, so they'll look the same. I know I've mentioned this before in my unboxing, but these little guys are so high quality. Just like the Trident ones, I guess. Like, they are so legitimate. Like, they have some kind of coating on them that just so smooth. I gotta say, this desk mat is going to help my OCD, like, tremendously. Like, the fact that I can lay things out like that. Alright, so I don't know which ones they are yet, but I'll just keep taking them out. And I don't know if I'm even supposed to take all these out. God, there's so many in there. Jeez. Alright, these gotta be for the top hat. All these little guys. That's gotta be top hat. I'm sure I'll never be able to put them back like they were. I drove a taxi some years ago, back when Uber was in Denmark. Nice. Yeah, you know, there's I remember before, you know, we're obviously in the United States, before 9/11. So my dad, one of the taxi of choice was for an airport. We have BWI here in Baltimore. And my dad drove for BWI for a very long time. And before 9/11, it actually was making a decent living, you know, for our fam. After 9/11, that whole thing went kind of south. And then Uber and Lyft came on and kind of took over that entire job, I would say. So, you know, when you can't beat them, join them. But, you know, if you're social at all, taxi's cool. You get to constantly meet new people and talk to them. I call it the Uber crisis. Thank God they're not in Denmark no more. Why aren't they in Denmark? I didn't know that. Some kind of laws got passed because of their like ride-sharing loophole that they're doing. Since they're not taxis, Uber and Lyft are ride-sharing. They're, you know, here in the United States, taxi cabs are regulated by the government, by the state government. Yeah, they broke the law. Yeah, the taxis are the state governed. There's supposed to be a set amount of them for each area, for each district. They have certain jurisdictions, that type of thing. But Uber and Lyft broke that completely because they're not quote unquote taxis. They were just out of nowhere able to be anywhere, do anything, even pick up from taxi areas, which is obviously like you couldn't be in a certain color taxi and go to a different color taxi area to pick somebody up. That wouldn't be allowed because it's, you know, regulated. But for Uber and Lyft, they could just do whatever. They're not a taxi. They're just ride sharing. And that's still a thing. They kind of get away with that. So I obviously I only know this because obviously, you know, my dad. But they got 30 million Danish kroner in penalty. Wish I knew how much that actually meant. Seems a lot. Seems like it should be more, to be honest. Okay, it's hard to tell if you guys don't. Okay, first of all, let me make sure this is sharp enough. Yeah, manual focus. Let's just do autofocus. There we go. First of all, I know it's hard to tell how big this is, but this is tiny. Here's my mug. Can you tell, like, this is gonna be hard with my fingers. Like, you know, I got large stubs. This is gonna be a challenge, I have a feeling. Anyway, I'm gonna move these to the top because I'm almost certain those are for the top hat. This is obviously for the X. I don't even think we're gonna be using that in this portion whatsoever. But these things I'm sure we're gonna be using. So let's see how they want me to. So hold on, we have extrusion A is just 1. Let's go this here. Extrusion A is just 1. I'm guessing that's this. Yeah, I'm gonna assume that that's extrusion A. Then there's 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What am I missing here? These definitely don't have holes. I got 10 of these bad boys. Is it because of the lid? No, this has a lid too. So that's one thing. Actually, before I get too much further, Fysetc V0.2 R1 manual. Does Fysetc have their own manual for this one. Wiring, I understand. Reduction, I think I saw this. Yeah, I don't think there's an actual separate manual. Hold on, maybe I left too soon. Hold on, let me go back. Is there anything here? That's assembly manual. I guess I'll just go to this. No, I'm viewing that right now. Yeah, so we're just going off the original manual. All right, I'm just double checking to make sure I'm on the right one. Yeah, okay. We're on the right one. Did I lose chat? No. Okay, good. How many guys are in here? 18. What's going on, everybody? Oh, forgot to mention. How many more? 18 more. Forgot to mention, at the top of the chat, right there, there's a pinned comment. You can enter there if you're planning on sticking around until around 12 Eastern time. I'm going to be doing a giveaway by our live filament giveaway sponsor, 3D Max. You can always get 5% by typing in 3D Print SOS, by the way, off your entire order. If you click the link, it will take you to a screen like this, Gleam.io. I usually ask a question in there. I believe this one was if you have a Voron, or if you don't have a Voron, what's stopping you, like that type of thing, and we'll read the answer. Oh, right here. Do you own a Voron? Yes, I own this. If you do not, what has stopped you from buying or building one? That's what I kind of want to know. Is it the price? Because this machine is pretty cheap. Is it how difficult it is to build? You know, that's why I tried to make the other videos in small chunks. I kind of want to know. So let me know. There's 7 people in there now. 2 hours left. I'll be choosing it at the end. You have to be in the United States to win a role, and you have to be present for the actual choosing. Is that Winamp I spot? Yeah. So it's a native Mac version called Reamp, but yeah, it's essentially just Winamp. I own a bunch of MP3s from for licensing for the channel, so I use them here for music. And I kept the original skin. If you have a Mac and you get Reamp, you can actually use any of the original skins, and there's an archive site that has literally every single Winamp skin that ever existed. So if you remember a few from that era, you could choose them. It's pretty cool. Funny story I had once when I was driving. They wanted to drive without the meter. Anyway, we got talking about Uber breaking the law. A lot of people actually ask to drive without the meter, surprisingly. I said the driver should not be held accountable, but the company owner should go to jail. Yeah, it's not the driver's fault. Although I guess everyone has a hunch, right? Like it's pretty obvious. What is Winamp? No way. You're not for real. Nah, you're not for real. Leave the stream. Go get educated. It's just an MP3 player from back in the day. I won last week, so I'm going to sit my hand on my hands. Nice. Yes, sir. Congrats. Alright, back to this. Back to figuring out. Oh, okay. Back to this. So, they're all the same length, and we have 10 without holes. Even though that should technically... Oh, I see. They're threaded. Okay. Now I'm starting to get it. Alright, some of these are going to be threaded. Those 2 are threaded. Okay, there we go. Now we see it. Alright, there's the 5. I bet all these are not threaded. Nope, these are all threaded. Okay, so I did find one that's not, though. Yeah, this one is not threaded. So this is our A extrusion. Okay, let's put it up here. And all these are threaded. Yes. Alright, that part is strange. We'll figure that out in a second. Alright, so that is that. Then we have, this says 2 of these. We have a lot more than 2. These are also all threaded. I guess it doesn't actually matter. Maybe it's just saying that these are the ones that I need for this particular build. I don't know. We'll just go on. Thank you for the advice on the V0.2. I tightened the belt and it seems to be working. Hey, nice. I'm happy to hear that. Yeah, man. I saw the discouragement in your message, and I was kind of just like, oh man, okay, I gotta help. You know, feel free to jump into the Discord. If anything else happens, I'd be more than happy to help. But yeah, if you ever have skipping like that, it's usually two things. One is either just something related to the belts, whether it's tension or misalignment, or it could also be that the stepper drivers aren't giving enough current to the stepper motors, or the opposite, they're giving too much and are overheating. And that's also very easy to fix, especially on the V0.2. There's literally little potentiometers you can screw. So either way, that's fixable, unless there's like an obvious hardware issue. But I'm glad to hear that that's working. I became silent from the back seat, so when it came to where they lived, I just wanted to be set a little away. Yep. Does the kit? Oh my God! Look at this. Does the kit come with any mods? Yes, it does. This kit does come with mods. It comes with a bunch of mods, surprisingly. One of them is this beautiful X-rail. But yeah, we'll find out everything as it goes on. But it has a bunch of changes from the original, which is cool. Like Fysetc took it upon themselves to make some changes, and as well as, you know, the electronics and all that stuff. So. They lived in the mansion with trees leading up to where they lived. Oh man, yeah. There's a couple like that driving to work. There's a couple of those type of places. Would be nice. Okay. Anyway. Okay. So we need 2 of these. We need 5 of these. And 1 non-threaded. Okay. 7.5, 7.5, and 3. So is this one saying, so there's two of these extrusions that don't have threads? I guess to make it easier, they just put threads on all of them except for that one. Yeah, all these have threads. So that's a little bit different from the original. It looks like we need 2 there. And then down here, 3 by 5. Yeah, that's the only difference. Then we need 2 more here. We need 4 of these extrusions, and there are 4 of those extrusions. Extrusion F, that's these little guys. No holes, right? Yep, no holes. 2 of them. Threads. Yep, that's that. Okay. Cool. So everything's looking good. We have all that stuff. Then we have, how many of these? None of these are threaded. Oh no, okay, they're threaded on one side. These are the single holes. Yeah, that's this guy, that's G. And H is 2 more. So we got 2 more of these. I mean, I don't know what the extras are for. I'm assuming they're not extras. I'm assuming they're just for later. Alright, all units are extras. Extrusion callouts. Avoid confusion. Call out the extrusion by name shown in these reference pages. Help assembly along the way. You want to label extrusions to print the reference page for faster lookup. Oh, that would be a really good idea. I do have masking. Let's do that real quick because that seems like a really great idea. I know that's gonna be annoying, guys, but it's gonna help when I'm like, you know, tools out, going for it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and label them real quick. Also, have I mentioned that this thing is a game changer? Like having this here with the most, like, you know, obvious tools that I need is so good. grab a marker. Oops. Hey, Demon, how are you? Of course we missed you. I just looked up the specs of the Voron 0.2. Basically, it's a chihuahua of 3D printers. It's a little guy, but yeah, it'll bite your ankle pretty good, yeah. That's true. Meet a lot of cool people driving my Uber story. Yeah, you're gonna have crazier and crazier stories. I know my father has over the years. Some good, some bad, but most 99% good. Okay, let's do this again. So this is extrusion A. Right here. A. Yeah, what did you go see, Demon? Hey, Rhodesman. No camera arm set up yet, but my laptop is set up on the new rig. I'll show it in a second. Oh, let me just figure this one out. So we are on extrusion A. I did that one. Quantity's 5 for this one. That's this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that's this. These are B. Okay. It's B. Alright, now we're going over here. We need 2 of these. This is C. Alright, we need 2 more. There. D. Got 4 of these suckers right here. These are E. 2. These guys right here. 100 mils, right? I do wish the measurements on this sheet that I got, or cutting thing that I got, were metric, but it is what it is. Beggars can't be choosers. It was so cheap. Okay, so these little guys right there are F. You know what I'll probably do is I'll probably go in and mark them like a Sharpie or something. Alright, and then we got just one of these. Where's that guy? Oh, this guy. This is G. Alright. 2 more of these. This is H. Oh, it's looking good now. Okay, that just leaves these. Alright, so that just leaves these 4 that are unmarked for whatever reason. Oh no, these guys too. So this must be the top. The top is probably separate. This is the frame. This is the top. I'm going to put them over here because that's just what I'm going to assume for now. I'm also going to move the X over there, and we'll just go with the flow. All right, back to what we were saying. Rhodesman, show you the arm. Looks like a Rector set. That's right. Biometric cloth tape and glue it to your mat. Yeah. I'm thinking I'll just mark it or something. They really did good. They really did good. Love the movie. What was the movie? Did I miss it? Oh, I missed a bunch. Indiana Jones. Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't seen any of that. Hey, David, how you doing? We have cameras now in the taxi, so it's more secure. But yes, yeah. The cameras were a big thing. 100%. Lots of accidents as well, because you're driving every single day. That were just crazy, not his fault, and the camera was a big deal. So definitely good to have cameras. Big fan of the series. Hard to believe it's still going strong. Oh, okay, that's serious. Yeah. Okay. I was going to show you the arm. Come on over here. I'll take this one. So I'll show more of this thing in the next video I'm working on. But this is all printed in PETG. This is PETG. The bottom here is ABF. And essentially this arm is all plugged in. I don't remember too much. The bottom here doesn't have teeth. So I can rotate it freely all 360 degrees, and these have an arm on the side that I can easily unscrew, and they have teeth so I can pivot this any way that I want. And really cool. So there's still a bunch of things I want to do with it. There's like a shelf essentially that I want to make, so I can plug things into the computer and lay them down right behind it. And then there is a smaller version of this that's slightly less heavy duty, but is the same mechanisms that'll be right next to it that'll hold the camera for that. And I'm probably going to make sure that they're all not notched versions, so I can just loosen it and move it to wherever I want to tighten it again. Wait, you haven't seen any in you haven't seen any of the Indiana Jones? I personally have not seen any, and if I have seen the first older Indiana Jones, I was very young and never seen it. So, it was similar with Star Wars. I only saw all of the Star Wars that existed a couple of years ago, essentially. But I'm an immigrant, so whenever you guys were watching this stuff, I was like learning English and trying to live. We did just see the Mario movie with my kid. It was great. I actually really like the Mario movie. You might have to send me the STL files. I really like that. Yeah, definitely. I'll probably in the next video I'll probably have them in the description as well, because they're really good. And there's lots of variations of them and lots of different styles and stuff. Lots of color combinations. You can make it larger, bigger. There's like VESA mounts, GoPro mounts, all sorts of stuff. They upgraded the law, so you can't drive crazy hours. Oh, nice. That's probably a good thing too, actually. No, only allowed to drive 48 hours a week. That's it? Oh, 48 hours a week. Okay, yeah, okay. It need to be at least 11 hours for free time and sleep. Interesting. Oh, that's good. That's a good thing that they did that. Do they still do all those incentives, like if you drive in certain areas or a certain time, you get like bonuses? Oh wait, you're talking about taxi, not specifically not Uber. Never mind. Don't worry about it. My head's still melted. Okay, I have this set up. Let's get something done, right? All right, let's roll. Let's roll. Oh yeah, here we go. Grab your gardening tools. We're about to blast off. What a rant! This has got to be one of the most random art things I've ever seen. Please, Mika. You've been here enough, Mika, to know how this stream's gonna go. Alright. Populating nut carriers. Luckily, these are already taken care of for me. Oh, we're getting right in the rails, huh? Okay. Right into it with the rails. I don't remember where anything is. Oh, here we go. Here's some rails. No idea what that is. These are the cutest little rails. It's ridiculous. We're talking about the Flying Bear Reborn 2, and then you have this. Incredible. How many do I need? Just 2? Okay. And I'm not going to grease these yet. I'm going to grease them way later. Not making that mistake. Alright, then we need those super cool nut carriers. Aha, okay, we're gonna need the hardware. So let's take that out. I'm sure we'll need this, so I'll keep this close. Wow, that's like a 3D printer version of a kit car. Yeah, exactly. This is a 3D printed this is a 3D printer version of a kit car. Jason, you weren't here for this build. This is basically the larger, much larger brother. This is going to be a tiny, tiny machine, like really, really small desktop size machine that I'm planning on keeping right on this table. So everything is micro. Like it's hard to even, like, you know, I'm gonna have to like show you in person, I think. But these, you know, everything is tiny. So I'm really excited for it. But it's gonna be really, really capable. Hey Nathan. My buddy just had a baby today. Jason Vadim had his baby this morning. Named him Nathan. So, hey Nathan. Best of luck with the V0. Here it's a doozy. Yes, I also heard it's a doozy, and it looks like it is. But I'm excited to get it going. Okay, yeah, sure. All right, so we're just sliding right in. So we need E extrusions. Okay. So these are going to have a hole, and it looks like the hole is going to be on top. Let's do this view so you guys can at least see something. And I'll get you a little closer. Like that. Get the box a little further away. Congrats, yes. I will let them know. We got some news calibrated my E-steps for the first time. I went from 98.6 to 99.8. Okay, not much, but still probably worth it. I didn't see too much improvement with my print, so I need to do some more calibrating in other areas. Depending on the printer you have, check the V wheels next. Anytime there's a bundle of V wheels that slide anywhere, one of them has an eccentric nut. Sometimes it's two, but if you look on the way that the little wheels mount, there's usually a nut on one of them, and if you turn it one side, the wheel moves out, and turn it one side, the wheel moves in. It's really nice to have those. You don't want them loose, obviously, but you don't want them too tight. And if they were too tight originally, they're gonna get loose at some point. So it's always nice to make sure all the tensions on those are somewhere in the middle between. Sorry, I gotta wave to the camera so it starts following. So it's worth it. It's worth checking all of those, and then obviously the belts. All right, we got these. Looks like we need two of these little guys. Printer reminds me of the first printer, the Micro 3D printer. M3D, yeah, man, historical. Actually, speaking of that, guys, I'm sure some of you guys saw. I purchased an ANET A8, the original ANET A8 kit, from somebody who's had it unboxed. So that's on the way. I'm planning on doing a series on that as like a retro. Rhodesman here reminded me of it. In fact, anytime I've talked, some of you guys have heard me blabber before. Anytime I've ever talked about a friend who had a printer and I never got into it because it was either too expensive or too rudimentary, and then I got my under, he's the guy I was talking about with that little micro 3D printer. I remember the print quality on that thing. It was hilarious. Alright, Renovic, you're gonna have to swap this. I also have Ender 3 Pros. Come on, man. I have one of the M3D 4-color Hodo. Oh, I don't put in anything. Oh god, yeah, it was so bad. Yeah, I remember I asked you to print like some tiny little thing. I don't remember what it was. But whatever you printed was brutal. Alright, so I'm guessing those are these, although... Are they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm guessing I'm putting 2 of these in. And this is also unique to the Fysetc kit. It's these little nut carriers. They're so tiny, it's ridiculous. Alright, so that hole is there. Nuts down, nuts up. Sliding the nut bars and face up or face down. Both options will work. Some extrusion profiles like LDO work better with them face up, as the nuts are less likely to pop out of their printed pockets. Oh, these are PCBs, so they're not popping out, but let's see. Looks like I'm going this direction. Alright, so we'll slide these puppies in there. Oh yeah, they slide in great. Cool. exciting. Here's our first parts coming together. The new Ender 3 V3 SE looks promising. Super fast. Auto Z offset 199. Yes, I think I have the V3 SE coming. I also just got the K1 Max as well. The thing with that Ender 3 V3 SE is the fact that it's gonna be a lot of people's first printer because it's at that price point that's really acceptable. And the best part, you don't have to touch Z offset. Imagine getting into 3D printing and not touching Z offset. That's huge. I'm pretty. Oh, you spelled sure wrong. Pretty sure you shouldn't use those. Why not? I heard Nero talking about that. What? The value is absolutely insane. Yeah, it is. It really is. Yeah, I agree. What? How? So from the K1 and the K1 Max, they put a load cell into the bed, so it knows exactly how much pressure is being put. So it heats up the bed and the nozzle to a certain degree. It cleans the nozzle off in the back of the bed, and then cools it at that perfect time, so there's nothing on the nozzle. And then he probes with the nozzle and uses that load cell to know exactly what to set the offset. So you never have to do any leveling or Z offset ever. You just never touch it. It's completely automated. And you know, it's in the shape of an Ender 3, except it has a bunch of like, I guess like, you know, they've had many years to build these things, right? So a bunch of plastic and molds and things like that. I'm gonna flip my desk. Nira said something about PCBs breaking or being misaligned. Well, we're about to find out because I'm definitely building it this way. But thank you for letting me know. And you have an ANET Tronxy. Beware the fake FTD. Yes, I think you mentioned that earlier. I don't think this is a Tronxy one. This is original A8, ANET A8, but I will check the chip. We'll figure out how all that goes. If it goes, it goes. I'm going to buy an extinguisher. That's for sure. Alright, mind the access hole location. Alright, I will. Oh man, we're getting right into it. That's crazy. Duet 3D had that for their Delta printers. It actually worked pretty good. Nice. Alright, so all the hardware is about to come out. So let's spread that all over my desk. Hopefully they're labeled. They are labeled. Perfect. So good. We are looking for M2x6. 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 M3. M2x6. 78 of them. I'm very familiar with these M2s because of all of the vehicle builds. They use a lot of M2s. You say how many we need? No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 10. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Man, I just realized something. The Hodo doesn't have anything for M2. My previous precision screwdriver that I used, which is this one, is fantastic, but I have something else. Any regulars on the channel excited? I just pre-ordered the FlashForge 5M Pro. Looks promising, fully enclosed rebuilt. Yes, I'm talking to them right now, trying to get them to let me preview that machine. I have some gripes about it, but it looks very good. It's FlashForge, so you know it's gonna have a really good print quality. My question is, how proprietary is it? Like, even the K1 is a bit proprietary. The Bamboo's completely proprietary, but some of those things are going to be less proprietary than this. FlashForge loves to keep only to themselves, so that I'm apprehensive about. So we'll see. Did you ever put Clipper on the Voxelab Aries? No, I sadly gave the Aries away before I did that. Just don't put the A8 on the internet. Should be fine. I gotcha. Hodo. Orca slicer can be used, it said. Oh, cool. That's nice. That's very nice. That's true. So here's the question, guys. I was going to save this for a separate unboxing. Should I unbox it for this kit? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. You guys want to see another Hodo unboxed or have it separate? Because I have a lot of related things to unbox. Unbox it? Hey, Bob. Unbox it. Alright. I'll put this away. Alright, let's unbox it. Don't leave us in suspense. Alright. Let's see. So, like I said, I've contacted them about the vacuum. Because I genuinely want that little vacuum. But they did not have it. So I told them that I would check this thing out. And I'll probably have to do a little bit more of a video on it than this. But let's see what we got. That is quite the... Why so thick? This better be like every language imaginable. Jeez. That's a book right there. Let's get the main thing out. Send me your old one? What do you mean? Oh, the one I broke? I can send it to you. I have an older version of this that I just destroyed. First bolt. The very first bolt that I used it on. When I was building my custom machine. This thing's heavy. Yo, Hodo has some of the best quality stuff, man. I know it's really designy. But like, look at that. It's like a laptop. Oh, the hinge. Okay. What's this? Oh, it has the thing that I bought. It has a mat. Is it magnetic? Organize small items to move small. Yeah, it's magnetic. Interesting. Okay, this just tells you all the tips. Oh, this thing's also magnetic. Alright. We got long boys, short boys. You can add some magnetism to your stuff. Hey, look at that. Whoa, that's weird. You really need this many picks. Spudgers, I guess you could call these. Wow, it's spring-loaded. We got metal picks, tweezers. Yep. Some blunt ones. I'm gonna guess these are sharp ones then. Everything has a logo on it. Like, this is just over the top for real. Yeah, look at that. That's nice. This little set. What is this? Oh, okay. That's a heck of a spudger right there. I thought it was a one of those smoking devices. Interesting. So, wait, what is this? Wait, this is a charger? This thing is a battery? I saw these leads right there. Oh, yeah. Mini Hodo. So that's crazy. I didn't realize that this thing has a... Wait, so what? So, looks like the butt just goes in here to charge. And then you charge it through the case. Wow. Well, that feels very expensive. What else we got? We got cables. Why are there so many cables? Alright, I'm gonna continue this build, so we'll check out that stuff later. But yeah, that's the Hodo. That's the Hodo kit right there. What do you guys think of that? Let's see the bits. They go real small. This is the perfect size, but man, they go much smaller. Not much larger than this. There's down to the pinhole. Alright, let's see how this is gonna work. Hey Serge, how you doing? Oh, I missed a bunch of these. Wow, fancy. Yeah, very fancy. God, I would love a Hodo. Look at all that fun stuff. Yeah, that kid looks amazing. Yeah. They have some cool stuff. I want one. Yep. Good evening. Hey Joseph, how you doing? I like it. I wouldn't mind having one myself. I honestly don't know how much these cost. I have no idea. How much does it go for? How about we find out? I don't know. Amazon. Photo Precision. I don't know how to spell, so I'm just gonna generally spell it. So I had one of these and I broke it instantaneously. One of these. This one is very different than this. There's nothing wrong with this thing. I just tried using it on the wrong application. I was building a 3D printer and I used a very large bit and I just cranked it too much. Yeah, I had one of these. Where is that though? I guess they don't have it on Amazon. Is that possible? Yeah, we all know these. Yeah, nice. That's a good price. 50 bucks and 30% off. Look at that. That's good. That's a great deal. I love that thing. That's probably the best tool that I have down here in the basement. Where is this thing? Photo collection. Precision screwdrivers. Here we go. We want this. Ah! Oh. Oh. Hodo. Hodo, that's too much, man. Listen, guys. This is not a $20 tool. Okay? Regardless of what your opinion is on what this thing looks like and feels like, this is not a cheap thing. Everything here is expensive. But I would have said 70 bucks and wait for a sale. Because for that amount of money, I can buy several of these. And this Hodo is the best tool ever for 3D printing. If you have a 3D printer and you work on it yourself, this Hodo tool is an easy recommend. This for $120, $30 off, so 90 bucks. This for 90 bucks is a tough sell for me. Listen, the quality is ridiculous. This is like opening a laptop. And the quality of everything here is next level. I mean, this is just... it's hard to even put it to words. But, and the fact that it charges in here, I wonder if there's like a little battery or that's just how you charge it. But come on. That's too much. Sorry, Hodo, it's just true. Hey, Darren, how you doing? Well, I did one. Plenty of options closer to 50. Yes, there is. I'm out of loot, but man, it's expensive. It's just a really expensive kit. I should have been sitting down on the couch. Yeah, definitely waiting for a sale. They do go on sale. This thing, I believe, was much closer to like 80 bucks. And now, whenever I open it, I was like, guys, it's really expensive, but the quality is just insane. And it's extremely powerful. But yeah, it was expensive at that rate. Now that it's 35 or something bucks, 40 bucks, easy no-brainer buy that tool for me. This, it's got to be like lower than 70. It's got to be. I mean, it's beautiful, guys. It's heavy. It's nice. It's got the same type of mechanism for strength. Yeah, to where it'll stop. So that's really nice. But come on. Fysetc. Mika's keeping us in check. Mika's time cop. Wait, could you give me a link to the other tool you showed? Yeah, sure. Oh, I have to be like signed in. Oh, I am. Okay. Blah 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 blah. So it's not this one. It's this one right here. Yep. Yeah, like this. $50 plus 30% off. This is worth it. This is great. Here, I'll send you my app link. Let's put it in the comments. Yeah, this tool is such an easy recommend. It's absolutely no joke. What? Copy. Here, I'll paste it in here. That'll make it easier. I don't know why the other screen's not working. Here we go. There we go. Should be in the chat. Yeah, can't recommend this thing enough. Hold on, before you buy though, the downside here is it doesn't have all the bits that you'd want for 3D printing, but it uses a standard size bit. So on mine, I use just an extension, just a standard extension, like from a drill, and the standard tips. But you know, this is the way it comes. And it died after putting together 6 printers, one of which is the Trident kit. So yeah, it's pretty good. But the other one, oof, guys, I really like it, but I can't. That's too much. I personally would not buy it for that amount. If it was around 60, 70, I would consider it because of the quality. Knowing how high quality that one is. All right. Anyway. Ender 3 Pro wish list. Yeah. Good. If I have a credit card, I'll get her the payment plan. Yeah. Oof, if I did it every day, yeah, totally worth it. But for a hobby, yeah, it's hard to shoot. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, $35.99 is a really good deal. Michael's right. Okay. Anyway, at some point, we're gonna build a printer, and it's gonna be fantastic. I don't have a trash can. Oh yeah, these are not lubed at all, which is good, because I want to do that way later. Man, these little guys, look at this. It's almost like a desktop toy. It's cute. Also, how could these break? They go into the metal. Like they wouldn't be able to pull up because maybe there's a new version. Like they couldn't pull out of there. So let me show you the other end. So this is wide on this end. See that? So I don't think you could pull it through. I don't think that's maybe there must have been some other problem. But that can't be it. All right, so it wants us to put it on the edges. So let me move these little rubbers so that we can get that done. And then is there alignment tool? I did not print one. I did not print an alignment tool. Let me see if they have one. Why don't you 3D print a trash can? I did. I printed this ginormous trash can, but it's full of airplane parts that I gotta print. I mean, put together. So essentially, I printed a storage bin by accident. You can get the Hodo sets for $133-ish, $62 off with bundle. Oh, I didn't realize there was like a bundle. Okay, that's a little better. It's still a lot though, but a little better. Have you got the Comgrow T500 massive printer? No, I've never talked to that company. I just heard about it through several streams. I watched 3D Printing Nerd stream earlier today. But no, I have no contact with them. How much does a rail with the carriage weigh? I don't have a scale down here. I have several all the way upstairs. But I don't have one down here, so I don't know. I'll have to get back to you with that one. But I did not print an alignment tool, and I doubt that they give you one. I doubt that they give you one. I know we're gonna need these, so let's just keep that out. It'll be fine without the alignment tool, but it would definitely be better with one. Yeah, it's safe to say that alignment tools are not included. Yeah, that's okay. We'll just go in and do it how it do. Okay, and then what about the distance? Like, does it say anywhere where, how far? Oh, there it is. 38. Okay. How about we use the actual Voron ruler? Brian hooked me up with this. Oh, come on. Come on, screen. Hold on, guys. Oh, there it goes. My screen shifted over. Brian from Ballistic Tech hooked me up with this PCB Voron ruler. Super cool. Can you feel any play on that carriage? No. No, zero play. Like, not even a little bit. I think it'll try to zoom on my, focus on my face. Nope, no play there. Brian also gave me one of those. Nice. Yeah. He's a good guy. Good guy, Brian. Is that right? Is the bed not very good? What do you mean? Oh, sorry. Hold on. You need to get a better bed that's included in the kit than this kit? The Fysetc kit? Because it's not flat whatsoever. Really? It's a giant chunk of metal. And the bed adhesion's kind of A. Huh. Brian also gave us. Well, I guess we'll find out. What I wanted to do here was, since it's 38, it would just be easier for me to mess with, I guess. Let's put these in there. Let's do that. Yes, the actual bed's like 2 millimeters thick, which is a large bed. Ender extender bed. Oh, not this. You're talking about ender extender. Oh, okay. I must have missed some other things you guys were talking about. Oh yeah, this is cool. This thing's cool. Great song. This thing spins really fast, faster than I anticipated. Alright, so I'm going loose so that I can measure, but I just wanted them on here. Man, some of the artists on Upbeat are very underappreciated. Wait, how did I mess that up? What are we skipping here? Hold on, I skipped one or two. Let me see. One, skip. Oh, okay. Skip these. Alright. Oh, here's a perfect test for the tool. So right now, see that? It's not fully magnetized. Let's go ahead and check this out. So if I rub it in here, it should now, boom. Come on. How's that for convenience? Alright, now that skips where they want me to skip. And now we can measure and tighten. So, 38, right? Yep, 38. So we're going to go to 4 and go 2 notches back. And right there. Tighten it just a little bit. Not much. Notches back. Man, not having the alignment tool kind of makes me worry a bit. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the center. I'm going to tighten the center. I'm going to actually loosen the ones that we just did. And I'm going to wiggle them a bit. We'll go center out. That should get us close enough. Actually, you guys can see this, huh? I know this isn't very exciting stuff, but it would still be nice to look, right? Let's go console. Yeah, okay. What's up with the quality there? Kind of look pixelated? Oh, no. Okay. Oh, let's see. Oh, I missed a whole bunch of stuff. Funny story I have from today. I had an interview via Zoom. Oh, yeah, I heard about this. Oh, my ender was in the background. We ended up spending more time talking about 3D printing than the job I was actually interviewing for. Nice. I have this often. I had some meetings from down here from these cameras that people always just go berserk. It's usually when you know the interview went good. Also true. Before. Here's lined up. Nice bug to help the job. It's the luck. That's right. That's what my dad does. Hope it goes smoothly. Look, everyone's so nice. You guys are awesome. Even if you were reading from a phone book, I'll still never miss a single live stream. Thank you, I guess. Watch the next stream. It's just a phone book reading. Web dev software engineering is where it's at. I both agree and disagree at the same time. Keep in mind, I'm also in the field. Jason and I work together a lot. But he's definitely on the other side. I'm way more front end. He's also front end, technically, but I'm more design. UX. Today I'll be reading Yellow Pages A through F. Remember the Yellow Pages? Man. See, this is dedication. I appreciate that. Just don't tighten them very much. When you get the gauge printed, you realign it. Yeah, that's great. That's a good idea. Thank you, Hey. Hey, Patrick, how you doing? Technically a full stack developer. Full stack D. Alright, I'm just gonna use this thing to tighten. Actually, good test to see. Oh, look at that. It won't, it doesn't skip. Oh yeah, you can get a ton of torque on this. No skipping. So I'm just going center out. Nice. Okay. I mean, it's 120 bucks. What if this thing didn't do everything? That's nice. That's actually surprising. I have a feeling that I would strip this head before. Oh yeah, I will ruin this whole thing before this thing skips. So this is vastly improved. Where's mine? Oh, it's down in there. I have the older version, the non-selectable, much cheaper, smaller version of this. And like I said, I think I put like the same size Allen on here, and I just cranked into a printer I was building and broke it first attempt. But this is definitely better, and that's all new and cool. All right, look at that. Look at these little cuties. Look at them. That's gonna be the size of the printer. Like, this is the printer. Epic. This is epic. All right, we got that positioned. Now we got, where's the nut? Instructions won't call out nuts that were inserted in a previous step, nor nuts that can be easily inserted in the current step. If a screw does not thread into a nut, we will explicitly state this. You can assume that all screws that enter extrusion slots thread into a nut. Alright, so we need M3x8s. Here they are. There's, nope, these are not the M3x8s I need. M3x8s. Love these little baggies. The labeling is nice. 3x8 shim ring. Interesting. M2x6. M2x10. M3 inserts. M3x6. Oh, sorry. I need M3x8. Where's my M3x8? Oh, probably this giant monster bag. Yep. Biggest bag here. Got it. M3x8s. I need 2 of them. Okay. Alright, so here's that. Top nuts. So what's on the back of these little guys? Nothing. Which means what? Those little drop nuts. Do I have those? Missed a bunch of chats again. No, definitely don't have that. Is it me or has a camera resolution dropped? I think it also has, but I am also zoomed in quite far. But it does look blocky, doesn't it? Let me check something. Yeah, like, you know, this is a 4K camera. This thing should be... Maybe the lens is dirty? The joys of live streaming. It's just because it's zoomed in. That's probably all it is. Because that's pretty HD, right? Yeah. At least on my end, right, Jason? So I think it's just because I have it zoomed in so you guys can see. It's just that these things are tiny. Yeah, like that looks horrible actually. I don't know. It does actually kind of look iffy, doesn't it? Hold on, let me see if I have. Maybe it's a setting on the camera. No, I have it in 4K. Yeah, it's all set up to 4K. I don't know. I said this earlier, but I might get a manual screwdriver that's 20 bucks. Yep, yeah. So I don't have the same one, but I've had a manual screwdriver for a very long time. And the only problem is if you're gonna be building like a big kit of some sort, your hands get legit. I know this sounds like a little pansy thing. But like when I was building these things, I tried to do it all in like a day or two, and by the second day, my fingers were literally raw. I would have paid money to have that full. I would have paid full price. Yeah, the dropping feed thing. I hate when that happens because I have no control over it. put his daughter sneaking some Netflix after bedtime. It's very possible. It's very possible. Alright, I'm gonna zoom back in just a little bit. I know it's not super high quality, but maybe it'll be okay. Grid lines, maybe I made this same. YouTube's famous for changing this. Also, YouTube's changing the way that there's ads in live streams. They're putting in ads in the middle of live streams. I'll no longer have control. Just so you guys know, I have that off. I don't have ads on during my live streams. But it looks like they're taking that control away from us so that they make more money. In fact, I just hit, the other day, yesterday, I hit 15,000 subscribers. So that's quite the milestone. Thank you guys very much for that, obviously. But I have more views than ever. I have more subscribers than ever. I have way more of everything by a lot, except for revenue. It's just kind of hilarious. The graphs are all going like this, and the money is going like this. It's just funny. Like, it's just funny. YouTube is just having its way, and it's the only platform. It's not like we have choices. It's because you're so awesome. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. I just ran out of 3 Allen keys. Just want a screwdriver, nicer. Yeah, I agree. You can also print these that help a lot with Allen keys. You just shove Allen keys in there, and they have like a little stand and everything, and it makes it much easier to use. And then you can, put your thumb over here to kind of crank it, and then you can also use it as a T-handle. Very useful. You can print it. You can find it on printables. So I'd like an electric screwdriver, but just the baseline. I want to do some manual. Yeah, I agree. Nice manual one is good to have, for sure. I'd like that this locks out, though, which means you can use it manually, which is very nice. Don't forget, there's Twitch. Yes, but Twitch, I don't know. Not everyone's gonna go from here to Twitch, And I already make YouTube videos, so this just goes hand in hand. And the other thing, Timor, is Twitch just made it so that you can't cross-stream. So I planned on streaming to both platforms, but I can no longer do that. I can just stream to one now. So that's kind of a bummer. And that's not a YouTube thing. That's a Twitch thing. Are you going to be at IRF? Yes. I saw your face in the Creality after party yet. Yes, I will be there. I'll be at IRF, and then I will later go to the Creality event. I'm apparently, I still have very little details, guys, but I'm apparently going to be on their roundtable conversation, and my topic is open source. Which I told them I'm going to be a little hesitant to be that my topic because they haven't open sourced their K1. And, they announced it on the 20th they're going to open source it. So, obviously, I love open source stuff. A lot of what I do is open source. So, it's kind of interesting that that's the topic that they gave me. Alright, back to this dilemma that I'm having. Oh, M3 T-nut. Am I supposed to use this? Does anyone know? Another creator said the same thing. She says 500k subs. She was talking about unless you have 1 million subs, YouTube screwing your profits. Yeah, oh yeah. Jason, I made I think 1/16th this year from YouTube of what I made last year. They changed the algorithm for their homepage, and it's just the revenue's hilarious. Max views, everything's skyrocketing. The amount of hours people watch, the amount of subscribers, the rates of all of it, everything for their platform is just skyrocketing. And the payback, kickback is literally like this. It makes no sense. It's like 50-50 or worse. It's worse than 50-50. It's worse. There's 2 of these. I don't know if I should use it. No, they don't fit. Okay, so it's not these little guys. Is there a thumb nut? Nope, that's for the bed. Standoffs. I guess, what am I doing? Am I just taking a nut and putting it in there? I have no problem doing that. I guess I am. That's just stupid. Yeah, yeah. Tiny rails. Oh yeah, they're microscopic. All right, so I mean, also, this is an M3 nut, and this M3 nut. Look at that. Oh my God. Oh, where's the tweezer? I have a tweezer. They fit in there. Look how they fit in there. Is that genius or what? Alright, so that's, you know, I've learned several things already about this kit that's different about the larger kit. Is, this kit, it is, how do I say this? It's not better in, words while doing stuff is very difficult. It's not better optimized, that's not it. But it's definitely optimized, pretty good. Do I have this size? Yes. Awesome. That thing is super magnetized now. Perfect. I love how much torque this has. And that's on one. Alright, is there a distance for these or no? Probably like pretty much always look. No, we're on C extrusions now. Alright, I'm gonna put them in the middle. No, I'm not. I'm gonna have them top, the very top. Go from there. Now I can take these rubber pieces out, and I'll keep the rubber pieces on the bottom in. Yeah, cool. Let's get a close up of that. Yeah. Bam. And stops. Bam. Look at ah! Look at this. It's just, it's a little flute. I can't get over how tiny they are. I want to see how small of a benchy this will burn. Well, technically, one of its uses is to like just smash a benchy. Like it's really, really good at printing benchies. It's a what is it, 120 by 120 by 120? Gotta get the nut preload prints. No, we have these, Nathan. We have these. They're PCB inserts by Fysetc. So we are golden on that. All right, I'm loving the tool. I gotta say the tool is very, very nice. All right, let's keep it rolling. All right, so now we're on to the next rails. I'm gonna move these off to the side. We need 2 C extrusions. We labeled everything because we're geniuses. All right, C extrusions. We need 2 more of these, 4 more of these. All right. Some glue on there. Is the print nozzle still 2? Yes, yes. So these, Jason, these V0.2s can technically, not in stock form, but with some mods, can technically be the fastest 3D printers around. Like that boat race that's going on, where people are just trying to get the fastest boats. Some of the record holders use these small machines because they're so high-end, right, and so tiny, which makes them very, very firm isn't the word. Stout. They're very stout for their size. So this will be this thing should technically just destroy some benchies. At $90, I don't think I can justify it. I can't either. Harbor Freight, I can have a cheap precision screwdriver for $8 on clearance. It's garbage, but it works. Yep, I totally get it. I will not argue that whatsoever. But you know what I mean? Like, I would also not buy a Ferrari. You know what I mean? Like, I just wouldn't. It's just, but the quality of it would be hard to question. And I have a feeling this is a similar thing. Like, the quality is crazy. But the price is equally as crazy. Yeah, what's the record down to, guys? The benchy record. Was it 3 minutes? 3 minutes something for a benchy. I should get a DeLorean. I would love a DeLorean. Actually, Jason was printing a pretty big DeLorean at one point. Gotta revive that project. That was cool. Two minutes, is it? Yeah, 24. Yeah. If you're gonna look any one of these up, look up that guy. I don't know his name. 24/7 printing holds the current record with a heavily modified V0. Yeah, it's a ground-up build just for that contest. There's nothing else. It's not meant to do anything else except for just destroy this contest. Just over 3 minutes. Okay. Oh, 2 minutes 25 seconds. Are you serious? Really? Look at this. Yeah. Wow. Well, there you go. My top speed for benchy is 1 hour 50 minutes. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Turtle. What's it? Turtis. Slow and steady wins the race. I don't know why I said Turtis. So don't mind. Slow and steady wins the race. Some of my best benchies were on slow machines that printed them in like 2 hours. Alright, so is there a spacing for this one? Yes. 33. Alright, so let's do 33. We're doing it this way. And these are done in a similar fashion. Which one are we skipping? We are skipping the bottom. Alright, so means we'll put this guy into here. This guy into here. This we'll take out. Put it to here. The bottom, because we're skipping those. Here. Bottom, skipping those. Okay. Alright, and then they were, what's the hardware? M2x6. M2x6. Nope. 2x6. Ton of these. Benchy shaped object. Yeah, I mean, yeah. The qualities, it's got to look like a benchy. You're not printing like the perfect benchy at that speed. But hey, if you can print a benchy in 2.2 in 2 minutes, make one for 30 minutes. What's that going to look like? 2, 3, 4, 5. My Chitty did a benchy 17 minutes, not bad. Yes, so it does 17. In fact, there's also a 15-minute ABS benchy, by the way. But keep in mind, the Chitty benchies aren't... You can't... they don't meet the criteria. Because they have a... What do they print at a 2.24 layer height instead of 0.2. They cheated a little bit, but it's still extremely fast benchy. It just, for that race, there's rules. Hey Zoomy, how you doing? Man, this thing is I don't, I didn't get to experience the other one I had. With it's very smooth. Almost satisfying in a way. I can definitely, I'm getting, as I use it, I'm starting to understand why they are attempting to charge people an arm and a leg for this. So I'm not advocating that that's right or fair, but I gotta say, definitely nice. Okay. Alright, let's do the same thing with it. I'm gonna move it to the bottom, and it was 33. Yeah, 33. What time we got? 10:30. Guys, don't forget about the giveaway at the top, pinned at the top of the chat. 33. 3, 1, 2, 3, right there. Let's get the middle. Do that. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Let's match these up. Wait, did I skip the wrong one on this one? Oh, on this one. Alright, and we tightened. Yep. Okay, these are good. Let's go inside out. We'll go from this one first. Yeah, I'll definitely have to print that little piece and redo this. Because I can kind of tell that they're not 100%. I have no way of knowing if they're 100% centered. I forgot that there's alignment tools. Fysetc, if you're watching, maybe that's something to think about. Those alignment tools would help tremendously, and they're printable parts. You can just throw them in. Alright, these rails are almost ready. So, put it down like that. No stoppers this end yet. Okay, so we need 2 more stoppers. Let's grab those. Nope. Probably label these boxes. There's so many tiny parts. Tiny, tiny, tiny little parts. Alright, let's get those not slipped in there. Let me try to catch up a little bit. We got what we got. Oh, my benchy looks like one that's been around the block. Oh, I know. I remember it now. Yeah, you have a few little issues, but I feel like you can get those corrected. I'm in a world of hurting, but I'm here. Oh man, what's wrong? Hey Jeff, for sure. Always welcome. 2 molars pulled. Hey, I had 1 pulled as well, all the way in the back on top. Oh, then this shouldn't be hurting this long. Yeah, I am, what, 3-4 days in? I'm still ibuprofened out. And I have antibiotics deep in the system. So I can completely relate. You hear me? Actually, I need a better spool holder for my setup. Spools keep falling off the roll. Oh, yeah. There's a ton of spool holders, like endless ones. Still the same battery. Mike, I don't know if you missed it. I unboxed the precision screwdriver set and was shocked by the price. It was definitely high, but the quality of this kit is on some kind of level. It's like just obnoxious. But it's extremely smooth and very nice, and it does not slip, and it has torque control. This thing's cool. Max layer is 0.25 in a speedboat bench. Yeah, okay, so I didn't know that. I thought it was always 0.2. Giveaway question rigged. A little bit. You got a roll filament on Amazon. It was 2 weeks ago. Finally showed up today. Packaged all beat to hell. Even Orlando, where I live, via Jacksonville, Illinois. Oh, that sucks. At least it's Amazon. You can probably get that taken care of. Current record for Benchy is 2 minutes 40 seconds. Search Hawk. It's more of a 0-0 build setup. My ASA carbon fiber filament came in yesterday from 3D Max. Smooth printing stuff. I'm redoing my Hevwart parts. Better plastic. Nice. Hodo MK2. Yeah. Well, it's like MK0, I guess, right? Dental work is the worst. I'm sick of eating soup, mashed potatoes, and ice cream. Yeah, I have a lot more to go. I have literally a laundry list of teeth to get done. But I'm gonna do them. I'm 3x8. The next, my next appointment, Zumi, is a double crown. The previous ones before I got this tooth pulled was a root canal crown in one time. So now we have a double crown coming. Oof, it's gonna be rough. That's gonna be a 3-hour appointment. But they have like a water jet system that makes the tooth while you're there. So while they're like prepping it, in that time they're already making the next tooth, which is really cool. They gave me a chance to take a video of it even, which was nice. Current scoreboard list is 240. Maybe the entry hasn't been accepted yet. That's not too bad. No, it's not too bad. Yeah, the molar on the very back, that's like connected to my temple, has definitely been a bother. That's for sure. But yeah, the crown's not so bad. You just kind of get used to it over the next couple days, you know, and then you're fine. Alright, we got stoppers on. I'm going to keep the rubber pieces in for now. We got ourselves these little tiny cuties. Man, definitely the smallest setup I've ever messed with. And I'm really happy that I've kept this little guy because it's pretty thematic. Alright, let's keep it going. Preload 2 M3 nuts. Okay, the back. So this is B extrusion. Take 2 of these. Move these guys up. I love this mat, by the way. This mat was a great purchase. It was like 36 bucks or something at Walmart. It's huge. Alright, M3x10. M3x10, where are you? 2x10, M3x10. We need 4 of those. 2, 4. And then we got preload 2 M3. Oh, that's for the top. M3x6 is next. Alright, M3x6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where are we preloading them? Like backwards? Like they go like this? Oh my. You guys see this? I mean, the thought. That's just, come on, man. Is the whole thing gonna be like this? Am I just gonna be like who in a high and the entire time? Alright, and then 3x10 just go on the edges. That's how you were on the Trident too. But yeah, but this is different because everything is so tiny. Yeah, I was definitely impressed on the Trident. Like, you know, I did some Voron stuff like tool heads and stuff, but never the full Voron. So learning their like design language I was definitely impressed. I'm still very impressed, and it kind of inspiring to like do, you know, my own stuff. I'm sure that they have inspired a lot of people that are making 3D printers right now. There's 3D printers being made like just almost every day, it seems like a bunch of new Core XY machines, and I can tell why. Like it's so smart. These little things are very smart. Look for smiley faces. What do you mean? Wait until you do the bearing stacks. Here's a challenge when you have fat fingers. Oh, great. At least I got these Hodo fat grippers. Look at these guys. That's gonna help. The thick ones. Jeez, that's nice. Okay. So we did that. Orientation and assembly. Ooh, are we putting together something? Alright. So... Wait, why are those... Oh... They said every time they say this, they're not going to tell you every single time that there's nuts in there. Okay, that I don't like. Why? Why not? That's just, they have everything else. Why do it that way? That seems odd. I don't like that. I guess I'll get used to it like instantaneously. Is that the deal? Alright, now I understand. So I'm basically threading, you can't even see it because they're so tiny. I'm threading in these M3 nuts, and I'm sliding them in here to preload this rail. They hide smiley faces in parts like idlers. Oh, really? Oh, yeah. Like on some sensors and things like that. Yeah, I've seen those. That's cool. I like that. That's fun. Right? Yeah, because like the product is the design, right? The product isn't really the printer, it's the design. Alright, let's do this. Okay, so we're going to set this down. And we're going to get these guys. Ones with a stopper on top. Looks like they go right on top of those two nuts. Yep, and there's a little peephole. Use 2mm hex drive to loosely tighten the screws behind the access holes. Don't worry about the exact position, because it'll be adjusted in a later step. You should have two M3 nuts in this location that are preloaded on page 27 before tightening these screws. Yeah, that's genius. This is a genius way to do it. Just for those that are kind of following along, not sure what's going on, there. See the peephole? Essentially, you slide in these preloaded M3 screws like that on nuts, and one just flew out. And then use the peephole to tighten. It's very smart. You don't need to print a thing. These are things like when I made my own printer back in the day, I didn't even consider. I always printed a contraption that holds them together. You don't need to print one. Alright, so we did that. Preload 3 M3 nuts. Okay, does it say what kind? It does not say what kind. If you're planning on running a Bowden setup, preload an additional 2. No, not doing Bowden. This call means you have special preloading up to nuts. This call out means you have to add specific number of nuts into the indicated slot position at the step. You can use M3 fastener to temporarily fix them in place to prevent them from sliding out. What was the size here? Okay, M3 by 6. And we need 3 of them. M3 by 6. 6 of them. So it's pretty clear that this was also designed by a different person that designed the Trident. Like, it's definitely different. You can tell. I'm still very early on, obviously. I haven't even gotten into the meat of potatoes yet, but it just seems like already it's ever so gently different. Oh man, I missed so many messages. I'm assuming 9 printers printing toys. Wow, that's gonna be cool. Jeff, that's gonna be insane. You buy a 3D printer, print parts for your 3D printer, 100%. My first several 3D printers were just there to print 3D printers, 3D printed 3D printer parts. 1515 drop-in nuts help when one sneaks off and you're too far. And you want to rebuild. Okay, yeah, I don't have those, but yeah, that seems like a good idea. Truggy, thanks. It's awesome to hear that. I'm doing another update. But another one I see. Yes, yes, Wilmar. Yes, I am. And it's already challenging and exciting and impressive. A lot of words like that. Busy week. Sounds like a good week. Sorry, the nuts you're preloading. Been up for 18 hours, so no speak good. Go to sleep. 18 hours is too long. I'm just putting standard M3 nuts in there. Alright, 3 M3 nuts inserted. What's next? Oh, okay, the other one comes down. Okay. And on the back, correct? Yep. 1 and 2. Let me tighten them just a bit. They're all kinds of crazy, wacky, nowhere near the right spot. But we'll figure that out. Okay. I just got an update on the Ender V3 SE is going to be here in a few days. Alright. Okay, so I got that going. What's next? H extrusion. That's these guys. And now we got this going on. No, there are holes, and they are drilled all around, except for the top. Ooh, we got a unique one over here. Is that a mistake? Alright, so one of these. So you guys see how this has a hole on each side here? Both of them? Can you see through there? This one has a hole when you spin it 90 degrees. This one does not. They are otherwise the same. Let me check these other ones. Okay, this one also has that, which means this one is the same as this one. So let's keep those together. And let's figure out which ones I actually need. Good thing I noticed. And these are H. Okay, I gotta go back up to the reference. Let's go back up. Where's the H at? Okay, that's the difference. I missed that before. Alright, so H is actually these guys, and D is these guys. Yep, that's D, that's H. Wow, that probably would have been a massive problem if I didn't catch that just now. So there you go. Anyone following along, this step of labeling these extrusions, this step, is a very good idea. In fact, I just saved probably quite a bit of time by catching that. I'm very glad I did. So these are D. The one with the extra hole is D. And where's H? H, right here. H does not have it. Yep. Okay. Now we go back. Let's see. Okay, somewhere here. There we go. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Blah, 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 blah. That's why it's a hobby, something to enjoy and build stuff. Project coming, Voxelab N32. Chip burnt up. Oh wow, during filament unload. Really, that's random. Now I have to rebuild it. It won't be stock. Yeah, definitely. If you're gonna rebuild it, do not build stock. Get some aftermarket board. You can do all kinds of stuff, and then eventually, when you get bored with it, you can build a Core XY machine out of it. There's so many of those coming out. They use pretty much an Ender. So yeah, if you're definitely gonna be repairing an Ender 3 style machine, my advice to you would be, if you want to modify it, my advice would be to not buy a stock board. All right, cool. Let's keep going. All right, we tighten these. If I keep raving about this thing, you guys are just gonna tell me to shut up at some point, right? This is tiny. Guys, hold on. I need a better perspective of how big this is. This is a standard build plate on an Ender 3. This is from K1, but it's the same. It's an Ender 3 size build plate. Does that make sense? Does that ring a bell? This thing is teeny. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. It's super cute. I kind of want to take out the build plate just so that I like have it as a motivation. cord down here. Where's the build plate at? Yeah. Yes. Drop everything in a second. Yes. Come on. I want this so bad. What will you print on such a small printer? Everything. I want to max this thing out. So, Mama Tuja, that's a cool name. Mama Tuja. You can print everything for this giant machine on this printer. Every single part for that machine can be printed on this. Alright, maybe I don't need to take it out of the plastic, but come on. That's motivating. Yeah. Small but test with patience. Yes. Yeah, I can see that's gonna be a thing. Wallet size build plate. Yes. All right. Build on a flat surface. Sure. All right. So it looks like it's time to tighten. Let's do it. Let's do it. Ooh, nice. Now I get to put it on torque number 2. Hooah! Yeah. This thing is cool. It's a little beast. Also, just as a thing, I have not charged this in any way. Maybe I should have. I don't know. Just tightening this so this keeps stop this thing from moving while I flip this thing up and down, just to make sure I have it in here nicely. Yeah, this thing holds. You can use it as a non-electric screwdriver, and I will easily strip whatever bolt I'm using that on if I really push it. So that's cool. All right, that is super flat. Very nice. Put on the dashboard of a car. If the car breaks down, you can print car parts on the fly. Yeah, and it's enclosed, so you can print ABS and carbon fiber stuff and nylon and stuff. Hi, I'm back. Any ideas what to build with an Ender style frame from a burnt up X2? Look into the Rook series, or there's one that uses extrusions. There's actually on printables, there's actually a Core XY conversion for an Ender 3. You would need a couple more extrusions for it, but people seem to like that one. There's a lot. I would say get something from Big Tree Tech as far as the board goes. There's so many choices because they're actually kind of inexpensive. Maybe even get something that has an integrated Pi, because it just makes it much easier. Like one of the Manta boards, like Manta 5 or whatever it's called. Get that printer running again, the X2, and then from there you'll have a solid base for any machine that you want to go. It'll already be mostly programmed because everything will be in the config already. time we got? 11. So we have just under an hour, by the way, the giveaway pinned at the top. Go ahead and jump into that. You guys want to win a roll of filament. All right, 58 millimeters. Five, six, seven, eight. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I was going with the Big Tree Tech main board. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I'm a fan of that company. I think they're doing a lot right. They're helping push this whole like open source thing forward a lot, just with their products. I'm just a fan. And they're like non-stop making stuff, like non-stop creating cool stuff. 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, now let's make sure it's super square. Nice, it is. Clayton. I just saw the Trident kit was actually on sale for like $530 something or something like that. Insane sale. That's less than half price. Zumi, did we ever hear on the amount of filament? Sounds like I should probably do a video on it, huh, Zumi? Like as an intro? We gotta chat about that at some point. I just don't, I haven't had time to like even think about planning something like that, but we should probably do that. And 3x8. By 8. Why is there only one showing here? Is there a reason for that? Inserts. Inserts? Hey, look at that. Oh, I don't think right, because the bed, they have their own bed. So all of this is extra. All of this stuff that's being shown is extra. Oh man. Okay, let me finish what I was doing. This part is gonna be different. See, this is the reason why I think Fysetc should have their own version of this manual, or maybe just like append some pages, you know? Also, is there text here? Sure, the extrusion is parallel. Okay. This part, it just says just one and 3x8, just on that right side. Okay. I have 2 out, but looks like I won't need 2. Z unstop another. Oh, okay, cool. Thank you, Truggy. Sorry, it's hard to see these things, like, when you're doing it, you know? No, I haven't heard from Sergio on how much. If it's anything like last year, it'll be a bench load, yeah. Benchy load, yeah. So we're going this way, another end stop. Fysetc, if you're watching, maybe this is just a reminder for myself to mention it to you guys at some point. I would love to know the filaments that you guys used. Just in case I wanted to like print a replacement part, something along those lines. I think it would be cool to know what filament you guys used. So maybe that's a little food for thought. Oh, our Matrix song. For the regulars. It seems to be a crowd favorite, including mine. The woodworker enemy is bothered by the corners aren't melted. Mitered. Yeah, they're not mitered, but everything needs to be square like that, so it's okay. Man, this thing's cool. Oh, here we go. We got a drop coming. Alright, sorry. Alright, my bad. Back to this. These pieces. How is this gonna work with the bed? I guess we're about to learn. Let's take this out. Looking so good. Yeah, still early. It's gonna look so good. Alright, we got some inserts. The CNC bed is gonna be epic. I'm guessing this is for the bed. Not labeled though. Some Wagos. Some inserts. And our little connector here, JST. Alright, we gotta figure that out. Because this is clearly different than the Kirigami, however you say that. I'm gonna move this aside for a second, just so we can kind of try to figure this out a bit. So, let me see if there's printed parts for that. Curious to see if there's any vertical wiggle once the bed frame is connected to the rails. Kirigami has some. I mean, this is a solid block. Like, it's just a heavy, solid piece of metal. Those pieces are not going to be colored. So shouldn't open that. But while I'm there, let me label it. This is red. This is door. Or what do you call it? Nah, let's write door. I don't know what that is. This is skirt. Skirt. And so the rest is in here. Now that way I don't have to open the boxes a million times. Also, is it in here? Alright, I don't think they're in here. To be honest, I'm not even sure what I'm looking for. Because that's for a different bed. Actually, I think those parts are incorporated into here. Let me check on the Fysetc site if there's anything about this CNC bed. So there's no documentation for it. Let me get all this stuff outside of my mouse. Hodo, the Clipper Aquila is live finally. I can finish my lack. Nice. Awesome, Cole. Good job. Okay, so Fysetc. Oh, there we go. Maybe we should do R1 CNC bed. This. Yeah, so all those things were for it. Is there some kind of manual or something? Nothing, huh? Alright, let's try Fysetc's main site. How much does that kit cost? Seems like a lot. Yes. I mean, you could say that about all the Vorons. They are a lot of work. This kit is right here. And it costs 430. You can get it less. Like 380. Like 380. I wouldn't buy it here. I'd buy it on their official AliExpress store. Keep in mind though, it's not just a tiny printer. Like, it's extremely capable. It's the best components that you're gonna put on a printer, but you make it yourself. So yeah, it's a ton of work, but that's okay. Like, I don't mind that at all. I mean, look at this. Like, look at what you're getting here. It's 3 inches. Did not mean to say that. 28 people watching on 24 like. What's going on here, people? Yeah, that's right. Come on. Get with the program, peeps. Okay, so I'm going to have a hard time finding information about the CNC bed. Looks like I might be on my own. Jeff, maybe you know? I don't know if you built this particular kit or not. Seeing if there's like a link. Wiring. Features. CNC lightweight gantry. Nope. Right here, one-piece CNC hotbed holder. So I'm guessing this hardware is going to attach this. Oh. Okay. Sorry, I just away from the phone. What's up? No worries. So I'm at the point where I'm trying to install the CNC bed, and you know there is a million differences here, obviously, with the Kirigami or whatever it's called. Kirigami, yeah. So it looks like all of this is building this, and this is already done. So I don't need any of that. Sandpaper, we don't need to sandpaper anything. Don't need that. So here, we're just attaching this thing straight to here, huh? Looks like they should be STLs. Well, not for this. This is a one-piece thing. You just scrolling so fast I want to go back. So, it's because, okay. Everything is in here already. None of that multi-piece stuff that I was scrolling through needs to be done. Yep, straight to it. That's next level, man. And correct me if I'm wrong there, but this is Fysetc only. Like, this is a exclusive Fysetc thing. There we go. This should give the camera some more room. Drop GitHub chat link. So that's for the CNC. In the Discord, Truggy? Yes. Truggy, Discord. Go back. Paste link. This is where it takes me. Yeah, I'm already here. Nice. That's funny. Yeah, Trug, yeah, I saw this. I looked through here already, but there's no, unless I just didn't get to it. There's no specifics for the bed. But looking at the instructions now, these pieces are quite literally on here already. So the only piece that it needs is to put the end link for the chain on here. So I guess let's do that. I'm guessing that's what these are for. Is that threaded? Yeah, that's threaded. Also, what do you think about the Try Zero mod? Worth it? Or just a gimmick? I'm not familiar, Renovic. What's the Try Zero mod? Prince of France. Ramming. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's a cool way to do it right there. Alright, this little end switch. Okay, so hold on. Let me go back again and try to wrap my mind around this. Thread locker, sure. Now, what did I need to use to attach this part right here? Does it say? I'm 2x8. I'm 2x8. Where are you, M2x8? M3 nuts. M3. M2x10. M2x8. Here we go. So it doesn't use a cantilever bed. This does have a cantilever bed. Oh, I see what you mean. I see what you mean, Renovic. Sorry, I wasn't reading. I was reading it down. Yeah, I'm totally cool with belted Z's. A lot of machines that I have right now are belted Z's, and they're perfectly fine. Nothing wrong with that at all. Like, for example, on the Flying Bear Ghost 6, that's a mod, and I would like to suggest it. Because cantilever, you're just always going to have some kind of play in it. It's under section 3, last 2 STLs, but their links are broken. Section 3, you mean in here? 1, 2, 3, modified STLs. CNC lightweight gantry. That's not what we need. 1-piece CNC bed holder. This. Yeah, you're right. I don't think this matters for me, because if there's a printed part that we need, I guarantee you it's in there, because this isn't a pieced together kit. This is like the kit. Like, this is a print, you know, a press play, a buy build kit. So it should be in there. The only thing that I'm seeing right now is I need to put on a chain. least just the link for the chain. Is there a difference on which one? Yes, they are different. That one is the outside one. It's this one. And we needed... Sorry, I know I keep scrolling fast, but... M3x16. Plenty of M3x16s here, but they give you a bunch. We'll take them out of this little baggie. Alright, we're pointing this bad boy just straight up to the moon. And it's all threaded, and the CNC part's really nice. So here's the thing, that sticks out. Which makes me wonder if we don't need this giant screw scenario because these aren't printed. Yeah, so another reason, like I'm doing a lot of guessing and just, you know, flying by the seat of my pants. Very unnecessary and could be resolved with even just a couple photos, you know. And they did that with the Trident kit, but I don't, it's not very clear that they did it here. It says it's for drag chain. Well, if it's for a drag chain, I guarantee it's for the part that I'm doing right now. And I guarantee you it's a little spacer. I'll look in a second. Obviously, if the file is not available, that's going to be difficult, but let's just look, right? So I don't think it would be in red. Glance through them real quick, why not? Alright, so I think I'm looking for a little spacer to move that part out of the way. No spacers here. That's all for electronics and the crazy amount of parts for the bed. This is all skirts. I doubt there's going to be anything in here. Nope. Not there. Door, definitely not in this one. Let's check. No. Yeah, that's for the door. Nope, not here. Let's see if it's any of these red parts. No. No, I doubt it's any of this stuff. No, I have a feeling it's, I have a feeling we don't need it for this, but I'm gonna find out. Do they not label or organize these boxes? No, the printed parts are not labeled or organized. I mean, they are organized by their printed color and by the general direction, but they're not labeled, which is kind of unlike the rest of the kit, really. But that's because you can buy this in both printed and not printed parts. So I guarantee you it's like a separate department type of deal. So like one department checks everything and then the other department puts these together. You know, it's got to be that type of scenario. Alright, let me go ahead and install this bed. gonna need like an extension. Yeah, I can't quite get these in there. I'm gonna have to go manual like a peasant. Yeah. Okay. We're going peasant mode. Man, this little thing is gonna be so robust. Woo! How much time we got? Just under 30 minutes. Guys, if you're just joining, in just under 30 minutes, I'll be giving away a spool of filaments sponsored by 3D Max. It'll be from 3D Max and it must be in the United States. You have to be present for the to be able to win. So you can't reach it like that, huh? Actually, I need to use the other side. Grab one of these. If there's anything to know about these M2 screws is do not over tighten them because they will strip and they are so hard to get out, and I've done it a bunch on my RC builds. It's not worth it. You'd rather it come loose. Okay, so I don't even need to tram anything because this is easy peasy. I just noticed by the way, the camera's dark. Let me like modify it. Where's my mouse? Exposure. Bam. More exposure. Bag 1, bag 2, yeah. Oh, you guys see all the bags like right there, like they're behind the chat. Little baggies. Such a small printer, you wouldn't think it'd be so complicated. Oh, this is max complication. Max complicated. Look at the size of the printer. I think I can put my phone purse. Just put it in my purse and attach the power bank. Yes. Yeah, it's gonna be a tiny little guy. Or gal. Alright, that can go, this can go. We don't need those end stops anymore. So nice. Alright, I can see I do need to trim the bottom here. Go ahead and do that. It binds a little bit. Oops. Go ahead and loosen it. Loosen it here as well. There we go. Alright, let's get it here and tighten now. Yeah, I mean, those printed parts would have been gold, but there we go. Yeah, that's pretty amazing. Alright. Imagine a complicated printer for answer. Especially dueling 0. Yeah, I gotta take a look. I gotta take a closer look at those things. Alright, that's the things on the back. Okay, cool. Let's see how much further we can get. I kind of thought we'd be further along, honestly, but you know, I like chatting, so we're here. The end stop. There's a smiley. Do you really need one? Do you really need a the end stop? Can't we just do what's called Essential is homing. Just seems like such an old school way of doing it. Alright, I'm looking for an end stop. You can't tell already, I didn't have much time to prepare. Here it is. With the Trident, I was way more prepared. Look at that. SR. Z. That's nice. So, these things are not only pre-wired, they're nicely done with the shrink wrapping. There's two of these switches. This one says SR. This one is labeled Z. How nice is that? Oh, just noticed. Look at that crimping. Crimped and labeled. This alone is enough reason to buy a kit over trying to source any of this stuff yourself. Salad fork was a breeze to build. Yeah, I mean, so far nothing here is hard. The only complicated stuff that had me guessing was, you know, the stuff that's not on the manual. Alright, so how does this work? Like that. Let's go this way. And we need some self-tappers. M2x10 self-tapping. I did see those. They're right here. Oh, there's a lot of these. Hey, look at that. There's a... remove the metal lever from the end stop switch. Oh, right. Yeah, those are some that have that little floppy part. Alright. Need another bit from the kit. Exciting. Alright, we're just going in there, huh? Ah! Nice little Olmeron switch, by the way. Nice Japanese switch. Everything's branded here. No generic nonsense. Definitely a pretty high-end build. Alright, so we are self-tapped. Look at that little, the hidden smiley. Let's do it this way. You want to see that? No, you can't. Because the contrast is whack. There's little eyebrows over top of that. Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can catch it in the light. No. Makes it look like a little angry face. Okay. Where does that go? My print is currently printing 350 millimeters per second. I don't understand how it's doing that. Found the face. Yep, that's one. And 3x8. And that is, once again, they don't tell you, which is, I find that kind of odd. But I guess now that they've mentioned that enough, you don't need to think about it anymore. But those are going into these M3 nuts. So that just slides up. Check this out. It has little index marks. It just kind of pops in there like that. Slides up until what? It hits the switch. Yep, that's flat. Now this will come down and click. You guys hear that? Pretty cool. Alright, so let's get these what's called nuts in here. Caught that one. The cable chain for this thing is gonna be so cute. Alright, that's on there. Look at that. Our Z-axis is completed. Little trombone. Alright, that's very nice. Click, yes, it does. It clicks. Yep, clicks. Very nice. Wait, what? Remove uprights. Oh. They were temporary. Okay. I snugged them down pretty good. Just make sure these are nice and tight. Alright, I guess I'm taking them apart. Remove uprights. I mean, it is trimmed pretty good, so can't complain too much. Alright, so I'm going to slide them down a bit. Well, we're going on the back now. It's awkward. Definitely an awkward way to do that. But okay. So, preload 2 and 3 nuts. That's on the top. Let's go one at a time. Guys, there's about 15 minutes left in the filament giveaway. So go ahead and jump onto there. 2 more on the bottom, and 1 in the middle. All right, let's get those preloaded. So 1 is going on the top back here. That. 2. Oh, saw that zoom in. Console, auto framing, no auto framing. Manual, all the manual frames. There we go. The air on this thing is loud. What you talking? GM? Oh, Neptune 4. Oh yeah, is that the one with the big big fans on the back of it? Alright, so we need 2 on the top. 1. And 2. We need to get 2 on the back here. Because that's why they have us remove it all the way. 2 on the back means this direction. 1. And 2. Okay. Slide these back on. Obviously guessing again. Let's not guess. Oh, there we go. See? That's why we don't guess. Preload 2 M3 notes on the bottom now. Wow, so much preloading. What? Somewhat easy and straightforward? I guess this is why Fysetc included those M3 drop-in T-nuts with the spring-loaded thing, so you don't have to fiddle with it like this. But these are really small, so that's different. Alright, and then 2 on the bottom here. So 1 and 2. If your MCU does not supply 5-volt power to your Raspberry Pi, you're going to need to mount the 5-volt power supply source. Adding additional nuts into this slot can provide a secure mounting point if your 5-volt PSU has screw mounting holes. I don't know. I'm just going to keep them in there. If your MCU does not support power to your Raspberry Pi, you're going to need... we don't need this because we don't have a Raspberry Pi. If your MCU does not supply 5-volt power to your Raspberry Pi, you're going to need to mount 5-volt power source. Okay, I'm gonna remove these because our board has a Pi integrated, so we don't need that. Whoa, we're on to the E extrusions. Alright, where is he? That's these guys. Alright. So we are standing this up, flipping it around. What fell out of where? Okay, right. This fell out of the top. Right here. These guys play E extrusions. Slide on like this. Wait. Come on, get out of that. Right? Yeah, I mean, this is definitely surprisingly different. Like, in a lot of ways than the other build I did. Just in the way that it's put together. I don't know what I expected, but I guess I expected a really similar way to put everything in, or even the same, really, the same way, I guess. So E extrusions go like this way. Ah, this came out. Let's put that back in there. These were on the back, like that. Alright, that means this guy is here. So how do the extrusions that I had there come into play? Is my question. So the back, there's gonna be like a little enclosure back there. What am I missing here? Alright, you know what? I'm going to keep it loose because everything's kind of strange to me at the moment. Let's keep it going. I got the E extrusions down there. In 3x10. I'm guessing everything is going to come together in a second. It's really coming together. Yes. Aren't the rails supposed to be on the inside? They are, Mika. They are. I messed up. Thank you. I got excited. They are, Mika. I appreciate it. Luckily, and you know, thanks to you, I didn't get too far in. I'm like worrying too much about the differences between the two kits. And you were so casual about it too. I don't know, he said. You know. Better edition. At least I got some screws in all this time. Hey, I think there's about 7 minutes left in the giveaway. Let me take a look. 32 entries. We got 6 minutes left. So if you guys are just jumping in, I'll be giving away a roll of filament by 3D Max. Well, 3D Max is going to be giving away a roll of filament. So jump in on that and win. You have to be present and have to be in the United States to be able to win. Now I'm going to keep trugging along. Maybe I'll pick the winner when I get this thing all together. Because it looks like we're very close. And hopefully you guys can stick around until then. I'll obviously find a good place to stop. I'm not going to have you guys wait like an hour or whatever. Okay, we got those in. Oh, we got more in the back. Which ones are in the back? And 3x10 still. Okay. 312. M316. Where'd I put them? I feel like they were just here. M330. M36. M310. 3D printers always take so much space. This one would be ideal for somebody that doesn't have much space at all. That's correct. That is a reason why some people choose this machine. You know, I am finding that the K1 and the K1 Max are actually some of the most compact printers I have. They don't have anything bulging out and coming out the sides. Obviously, the Bamboo Lab is similar to that. Without the AMS. AMS obviously adds a whole nother level. But they take up very little space, which is nice. But this is not comparable. This will fit on their build plate. This printer, the whole thing enclosed, will fit on a build plate of an Ender. Alright, so this is the H extrusions, and they now go on the back. That's a plot twist if I've ever seen one. Okay. And then all of this will soon be squared away. I guess a lot of it's going to be squared away right now. Move this thing to the edge. Whoa! Almost lost it. Okay. That definitely propped itself up nicely. It has no choice but to get square up. Cool. Okay, that's looking good. And you know what? Let me use the square. Oh yeah. No problem there. Yeah, here either. Nice. Okay, so these things are really machined very, very well. Yeah, there is not a single little piece of play. This one, it does look like it's not quite straight. I'll go ahead and loosen it. Loosen it here as well. Yeah, it's because it was really tight right there. Okay, which means now it will be as square as possible. Okay, that's very nice. Now, let's check this. Oh man, yeah. That's fun. Okay. Bottom. Perfect. I'll show you guys in a second. I'm kind of just heads down trying to get as much as I can done. I'm sure there's going to be a measurement for this at some point, or else something won't align somewhere. Look at that. Look at this little guy. Let me zoom out just a bit. Probably missed a million chats in that moment of doing that. I think the contest might be over already. I might have missed it. What contest? I keep calling it contest. Giveaway. My tags won't work on mobile. Orange. Weird. Auto printer, so literally print a Voron all at once. That's nice. That's nice. So you're saying I could literally 3D print that printer on my Ender 3 Pro? Yes. Yes. Oh, we missed it. Well, there's always next time. No. I won, yeah. No, not yet. Alright, let me check. How many people? We got 33 total. There's 7 seconds left. 5, 4. And boom, ended. Alright guys, 33 people entered into that. Stick around for just a few more minutes. Let me see where I am with this and how much further we got to go. Oh, there's that measurement I was looking for. Alright, that's pretty simple. Oh, we're sliding the deck panel in already. And after that, will the front get closed? Preload, okay, simple. B extrusion. Okay, we got that. That's the front. Last chance. Okay. We're gonna install way more of these. Jeez, that's a lot. Oh my. Oh, that's like checking. Jeez. Frame check. Frame check. And then D extrusions. Okay, I want to get this done tonight. I want to get that done tonight. So, for you guys sticking around, I'm gonna choose a winner now, but I want to get all that done tonight. So I'm gonna pause right here to do the giveaway, just to hold my word. But I'm gonna continue working on it. If you guys want to stick around, I'm gonna assume safely it's gonna probably be another hour. Let's be real, right? All right, giveaway. I'm not going anywhere. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, let's go to the giveaway. I gotta open a new tab on the other screen. Gleam.io, contest over. Yep. Okay, let's go to winners. Let's go to, good luck everybody. Let's go to draw a winner. One winner, draw. Okay, and let's announce winners in widget. Announce. Congratulations to Leslie H. Leslie H, I see your email on my side and your location. You are in the United States. You're eligible. Hopefully you're here in the chat. Let us know who you are and if you're here. Lots of congrats. Edmund, how you doing? Cedric. Congrats from bot name. Where's Chad? With the bot names. Leslie, are you here? Unbelievable. So, as always, I want to give the person a chance to claim the prize. Chad's a bot name. I'm going to give Leslie a chance to, have a chance to claim the prize. I know people go in and out, so let's give 5 minutes like we always do. So it's 12:05, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 12:08, we'll be picking another winner. So Leslie, if you're in this chat, I'm giving you 5 minutes to claim your prize, or we'll be picking another one. It's me. You've said this before, Papa. Right? This is a Cry Wolf story. I heard you're a machine. So, Papa, for real though. Alright. Okay, if it's you, better if I ever won, give it to Papa. Pop quiz. Give me, because your whole name, your full last name isn't on there, and I don't want to like do that to you. Give me the last 3. No. Hold on. Give me the last. It's not that I don't believe you, but I don't believe you in a friendly, in a friendly way. Give me your last 3 letters in your last name. If Pop ever wins, we should all go out and buy lotto tickets. That's how you know you guys have been to a bunch of these live streams. Papa, seriously, because I don't know your real name. It's cool. Last 3. Last 3 letters. Nice! It is Papa! Everybody, congratulations. Leslie, congratulations, for real. My email is Fedor, Fedor, at 3dprintsos.com. Go ahead, go on their website, find a PLA Plus that's in stock, that they say that it's in stock. Let me know that choice along with your address, and, well, I'll confirm it, once again, but if you got those 3 letters, you're good to go. Yeah, man, I'll get back to you, and I'll get that going. I'll forward your information. So congratulations. That's wonderful. Guess we're getting these lotto tickets. That's funny. I buy lotto tickets right now. That's funny. Okay, also, just as a thing, Papa was number 4. He was the 4th person to enter into the giveaway, so that's cool. Early bird special. Then also, let's see what the answer to the question was. Why do they make this complicated? Where is the answer? Is it usually, did you not answer, Papa? Did you not answer the question? You just skipped it? Like you put a little dot in there? Come on. Hold on, I'm like clicking every button. Oh, here we go. Okay. The answer to the question is, do you have a Voron? The answer was no. And what's keeping you from building one / buying one? And the answer, honest answer, was the money. All right, Truggy. Thank you. Unfreaking believable. Question is, what's the first thing you're gonna print with the roll of filament? Let us know. Truggy, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. You too have a good night / day. Right. No, because of the money. Right, I got it. Honest answer. It's cool. It's hard to tell what's real. You might as well just congratulate. You know, I had to double check. Well, huge congrats on the roll of filament. Like I said, shoot me an email, fetter@3dprintsos, with your choice and address, and I'll forward that over to 3D Max. It does seem like they do take up to 2 weeks to even ship out the filament to the winners. So if you guys are all here that have won in the past, hopefully you've either already gotten it or you will be getting it shortly. Zumi, is it really your birthday? Hey, nice. Happy birthday, Cedric. Hey, oh, happy birthday. We missed it, or I missed it, rather. Happy birthday. All right, I'm going to keep cranking away. You know, stick around and chat. If you guys are leaving, don't forget to do a little thumbs up on your way out. I would greatly appreciate it, because apparently that's the only way to get these things to do anything. And yeah, let me get 37 mils out of this. And also, it's to the edge. 2536. So there you go. That needs to be done. How do I get more out of that if I can't push it anymore? 35, 36, 37, right? Oh, no, right there. Okay. Here now. 5, 36, 37. Oh, this is gonna be tough to do on this side if I do it this way. Oh, this one's on point. I don't know why I unscrewed it. No, I messed it up. There we go, 37. Go, crank. Let's do this side. Also, my off screen. happy you were covered in goo day. That's true. This one is also perfect. Okay, maybe I shouldn't unscrew these things before measuring. Alright, got one more to do down here. Flip it like that. See, this one needs to remove just the hair. There we go. Yep. Right there. Okay. That should all be 37. This thing's still good to go. What a tiny, tiny little rotisserie chicken. Insane. I'm out. Apparently I need to wake up and drive my kids to school. Yeah, that's a thing. Thanks for popping in here, man. Always fun. Thanks everyone. Almost B-Day love. Nice. Gun so again. That's the most B-Day love you've gotten? Nah, come on. Well, happy birthday, man. Alright, so I need the other side of the cable chain. I'm gonna take a pain pill. Gotta love getting older. It's amazing. I'm on a lot of ibuprofen. and a what's it called? The thing that goes, come on, memory and brain. My memory and brain is broken. Antibiotics. Antibiotics. Back on my jaw and go to bed. Alright, Zoomy. Have a great night. Thank you for popping in here. Really appreciate it. I left. 3x8. Alright, so that is going on the other side. It's going over here, which means this needs 2 nuts. Yeah, that's probably too long. Unfortunate. Alright, let's get this in there. Does it go upward? Yep. And where do I put it? Just right on the bottom, huh? Alright, let's give it this guy. Is it this one? It's gotta be this. Nope, too big. Any predictions on how much longer you guys think this is gonna take? Alright, and then Also, I'm bummed I can't show you guys this little face. You guys see the little eyes that they put on there? There's like even little eyeball. Oh, there we go. No. They put little eyebrows over those two holes, and the little self-tappers make like eyeballs. It's cool. 12 to 13 more episodes. No, not that. That's true. It's going to take that many episodes, probably. I meant like to finish this body. Alright, so hold on. That's actually kind of a pain. I gotta go down on the bottom. Maybe I'll put this over here. I gotta find that bottom piece. Maybe that'll be easy. Let's see. Maybe it will be easy. There we go. Okay. So we are looking for... There it is. It's right on top. Yep. Okay. It was easy. Did you print the parts to this on the bigger Voron? No. This came with the parts. So my plan for the kit... was to print all the parts in the same color as mine, the transparent black ABS. But when I got in contact with them, they suggested that I just go for the printed one. And I agreed, because most people are going to buy this. I have a feeling, at least, because it's actually a good deal. You're going to be spending more on filament than having all of these things printed for you and not having to worry about it. Plus, this way you don't need to worry about spending all that time printing it. This is already really time consuming. So I do think buying it with printed parts is not a bad idea, actually. Obviously, if you want a custom color or colors and those are not available, that's different. And I don't know if I would have chosen red and black. I might have. I don't mind that color scheme. How's the quality of the parts? Really good. If you have some time, check out the live stream I did, the first episode of this, where I did the unboxing. You can kind of like skip around, obviously, just to see. Because I went through every single part and kind of took a look at it. They have some extra bed parts, and I contacted them, like, hey, what's up with that? And they were just like, you know, we're sorry, we don't know why that's in there. Especially because this one has the CNC bed, so none of those Karigami bed parts I needed, but they put like 9 of them in there, which was kind of funny. Black and purple, yeah. I think I would have just done the same as mine. I've just done all transparent, translucent black. Would have been cool. But it's not like it's that crazy. I mean, I'm not gonna take this apart for printed parts. But it's one of those things where if something like breaks, I think I'll just replace it with black or something like that. But once again, I thought this would be better than me printing the parts, because I have a feeling that a lot of people are going to be buying it like this. I guess the question is, does this printer come with every single thing you need, or do you still have to prepare in some way, or set something up, or buy something else, or print something? If this is just a buy, assemble, and go, that's kind of cool. Well, this part was the same as the Trident, that's for sure. How satisfied are you with a Voron? Yeah, the Trident is easily my favorite printer. Right now, I don't have time to work on it. I have, when I was building it, I didn't know, so I had cable chains in other machines, but not like that. And I didn't know that you can't solder wires inside of a cable chain. There's constant movement and tension inside of a cable chain, which honestly, I just didn't know. That's just lack of experience. And so I soldered wires to the LEDs and the main fan on there, the Hodo fan. So at the moment there is a break in the wire in the inside the chain. And the reason why I didn't do it is because I have an entire upgrade kit over here off to the side for a CAN/USB interface. So it's going to get rid of all of the cable chains, it's going to get rid of all of those wires, and I'm going to get rid of all of the switches. So I'm going to go sensorless homing on it. So I'm essentially going to get rid of like 20 wires that are going onto the machine. It'll be so much simpler, which is how I would build it if I was doing it again. And I talked about that in my summary of the machine. Wow, that fits perfectly. Okay, that's beautiful. Alright, what's next? Deck panel. Alright, a lot of preloading. This is this part takes a little bit of time. So let's see, we got 4 M3s there. Another 4 and then 3. And then that's not even it. Alright, so let's do 3. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And 2, 3, 4. That is a lot of hardware. That was the reason I ripped my drag chains off my Soval. It kept popping the connectors in my fans. Yeah, it's... Yeah, I know that like the purists are gonna say something about it, but my opinion is cable chains are just, they don't belong in this type of thing. I think a sleeve, a nice sleeve with some nylon inside, like you just take some nylon filament, put a couple strands in there so that it's like erect. I think that would be more effective. Yeah, maybe not as good looking in a certain way. But as far as maintenance goes and just rubbing those wires and putting them in strange angles, I would rather have that. But with the USB interface, it will literally be one USB-C cable and a single 24 volt and a single ground wire. That's it. So 3 wires going from the tool head all the way to the Raspberry Pi and the power supply. And that's it. That's the only thing you'll need to power the entire hot end with an ADXL, with everything. It's so much simpler. I wish I knew about it when I was building the machine. I just didn't know. And that's another thing. I don't know if I should do like a live on it or a video or just do it and then talk about it later. I don't know. I'd buy a Voron if it came pre-assembled. There are some way more assembled kits by like Cybor, I think the company is. There's 2. It's Cybor and there's another company. Tradoon is the company I'm thinking of. Tradoon has one. I'm going with the CAN bus setup for my printer. It should only require 1 cable to the hot end. Yes, but it also requires a CAN bus unit, and that unit needs wiring and then also going to the your Raspberry Pi. If you go with the USB interface, it's 3 cables, you know, power, ground, and USB, but it just goes straight to your Raspberry Pi. There's no need for any more modules. So I'm going to do it that way just because it's just simpler, just less parts, you know. Obviously, that's just an opinion. You don't have to do it. All right, so we got 3 on the side, on this side. So 1, 2, 3, and then on the bottom, we're going 4 and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Next. Alright, more preloading. A lot more. We got 3, so 9 total. Oh, that's crazy. There's so many of these. You have a $300 budget. What printer are you buying? Ooh, that's a good question. That's a really good question. 300 is like just low enough to like make me want to make something. 300. I wonder if it's the Flying Bear. It's gotta be. So it's gotta be either the Flying Bear. No, I think it's gonna be that. I think it's gonna be the Flying Bear Ghost 6. Let me give you the reason. I don't know if that's 100% it, because like the KP3S would be really nice, especially the V2. Like it already has clipper and everything. But it's fully enclosed, as in the Ghost 6. It has an upgrade path, very easy upgrade path. And for around 300 bucks, it was 305 I think when I was reviewing it. It does need a all metal heat break, but with just that alone, you're able to print ABS. You're able to print ASA right out of the box. Obviously PLA, TPU, all that stuff. That has some value. And then you add a little bit more money when you can. Add a Raspberry Pi. Especially you can add it inside now that I learned that you can take the Wi-Fi chip off and use that UART connection. Man, I think it might be the Ghost 6. Yeah, I mean there's a lot of really capable printers out there right now, but the Neptune 4 isn't fully enclosed. Not that that's bad, like that's gonna be a killer machine. And also really fun. I'm just trying to think. There's a lot of the more recent ones that have, especially that have taken like kind of over other machines in my room here, have all been what, 500 plus, I guess. So it's hard to say. I think the closest so far that I've come to something I've like genuinely enjoyed more than others is probably that KP3S V2. What are the benefits of an enclosed printer? You can print ABS and ASA, nylon, without curling, without any kind of problem. And then obviously you open it, and then you can print any of the PLA stuff, all that stuff. Yeah, more material range. That's a good way to put that. Alright, so now we're flipping this thing on top. Easy, easy. That. We are sliding in 3, top, 1, 2, 3. I started thinking because like it would also be cool to be able to print something like a roof, for example. You know, it wouldn't be that much money really. It would be somewhere around 300, maybe a little more, but you can probably get it close. And then this side. Ooh. 3, okay. Around 300 with the Rook or the 100. Yeah, exactly. Like that's why I started like thinking, even though I don't have one of those, that might be fun. But Serge, you got to have another printer for that, right? So I guess we have more questions to ask. Like, do you have another printer with that question, or what's up? All right, so I'm taking a B extrusion, and I'm adding. Oh, we're preloading more. Jeez. How many? 4 M3s? Wow. So many. 2, 3, 4. This is definitely a lot more hardware than I imagined, that's for sure. Alright, does the B extrusion have any holes in it? No. So I can put it in any orientation. Okay. 1. 2. 3. Yeah, have to have a printer to make either of those, right. I'm on the fence about upgrading my current printer or just buying a new one. Depends what you want. Depends what you want. I want to build one of them. I don't want to buy all the hardware. Yeah. There's kits. There's kits. Companies are starting to put kits together for those. M3x10. 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 Two of those. Let's say. Front lower extrusion is just sitting on the deck panel this time. It will get secured in the next 2 steps. Okay. So it shows that it's coming up, but so I just preloaded these nuts into it. Preload the nuts into the bottom facing channel. Oh, well that answers that. Alright, so then I pick it up, and I should just be able to just have it sit. Okay. Screw these in a bit. Screw in. Okay. Okay. Next. Last kit. Alright, nut check. Here we go. Let's check these nuts. What am I looking at here? Oh, this is on the bottom. Oh, they just flew out of there. Which ones are these? The bottoms? Hold on, I gotta find out which ones are just chucked out of there. It's these. Alright. That is looking this way. We got 2 back there. We don't need those, so none there. 4 on that side, 4 on that side, 4 on the front. Yes. Signing off on that. Okay, that's done. Now we're looking on top. We got 3, 3, 2. Yes. That's correct. What's next? Then we have on the sides. Okay, the side with the cables on it. We got 3, 3. Yes. This side also 3. Yes. On the front bottom, I don't have anything. Oh, that says something else. Oh, hold on. Down here. 2 and 3 nuts? Where? I don't have that. Back. 1, 2. 3. What? Yep. 3 here. 3 here. Alright, everything on that right side I got. Everything here I got. This. Right here. What is that? What is that piece? I can't, like, my eyes hurt. I can't, I don't have that. I was supposed to have 2 in there? How? Where? When? Alright, that's a problem. Okay, let's go back. Is this the Voron one with the ABS parts? You see, it's the ABS parts. Who won the role? Papa. Papa won the role. Everyone should go buy lotto tickets. Yep. How you doing? I'm good. How are you, Paul? Alright, hold on. So this is the part that I'm concerned about. What's it say? Quaff the Raven, nevermore. If you're planning on selling Nevermore microfilter, you will want to preload extra nuts onto the top slot of the extrusion, so you can later refer to Nevermore documentation. No. No Nevermore for this one. And then back here, so this, 2 and 3 nuts. I don't have 2 and 3 nuts there. To get them in there, I would have to undo everything. Right here, why? Right here, I don't see any nuts. Where did I miss this? It would have been way early. It would be even earlier than here. Right there. I missed it. Oh, that's on the back on the bottom. I don't need that. I don't need those because that's for the power supply for the we don't need a power supply there. Right here, isn't it? It's this, isn't it? Otherwise, it'd be right here on the bottom. And I think when I was doing this whole bed figuring out situation, I skipped right over it. I guarantee it. It would be even higher, like all the way to the top. Right here. Yep. Damn it. That's all the way. I have to undo it all the way. No, there's got to be a better. There's got to be a different way for me to put 2 nuts in there. There's got to be a different way. That's all. I have to undo the entire thing. I'm not doing that. All right, hold on. I got to think about this. Yeah, I would have to undo this entire little frame. There's got to be a better way to put those in there. Anybody have experience with that? Yeah, man, I missed this one. Okay, so that was one of the first things. This is when I was still just figuring out what the hell is going on here. Someone mentioned adding a few loose nuts. Now it's a 15-part build. Every time I get myself into these things, it's okay. It's fine, it'll all work out. You should have loaded 2 M3 nuts in this location that were preloaded on page 27. But, I loaded them. But where did I end up putting them? Yeah, okay, I missed it. I totally missed this right here. This little call out. I got these 2 in there, and I totally missed this. And look, it says it everywhere. That's hilarious. Attention! Preload these extra nuts. Alright, here's the deal. I'm gonna skip them. I'm gonna find a way to put them in there later. Because it's too much. And if I start to undo it to do it, I'll do it later. As in like off stream. But that's really important to know that that's in there. And now I have a much better idea for how they're wording things, like where things are, what to pay attention to. I do gotta say that it's different than the Trident. The pacing is different. The style is different. It's definitely designed by a different person. I think even this thing might be laid out by a different person. I could be wrong, obviously. But it feels that way. Okay. Everything else so far was there, and I got up to here, right there, man. That's okay, we'll find a way. Okay, and I checked everything else checked out. Yeah, 1 on the back, 2 on the bottom, 3 and 3. Okay. So then D-extrusions, these guys. French access. I usually go get beer, stare at it until I figure it out. It takes more than 6-pack to figure it out. No longer care that much. Get back later. Yep, that's the right way to do it. That's definitely the right way to do it. Alright, where is H going? Just on the front, down. And we gotta pay attention to these openings. Because they matter, because the bottom. So that's the bottom. That needs to be tightened for it to work. Much more. A little fiddly, that's for sure. And I've been warned about that. That's not a surprise. Let me just tighten them just a hair more. Maybe just use this because it's easy. Okay, and then let's get this side in there. This is the bottom. Alright, this needs the same. It needs this tightened. This tightened. Okay. This a bit tighter. This one tighter. What time we got? What time we got? 12:41. Okay, hopefully 15 minutes. A little bit more than that, but hopefully that's enough to get this going. Kind of glad I unboxed this this Hodo tool. I guess I would have been doing it all manually, wouldn't I? Man, it's nice tightening it up and having the square just be completely up against the metal. Definitely reassuring. Cool. And I will have to, like I said, I think I'll go back in a little later, maybe tomorrow, I don't know. And I'll put those two in there. Although, admittedly, I'm going to check if there's some other way I can do it. Maybe there's some little printed piece I can put in there, force rotate something in some way to get the two in there. That's gonna be, I have to take off the whole thing. Hodo, mini Hodo. Yep. I've been unpacking my Big Creep Tech parts that came in today. So far, I'm up to 4 rubber duckies. Nice. Yeah. I have 5. I used to have more, but I think I gave some to my kid for bath time when she was little. So these are all somewhat recent. I don't know where my old ones are. Moment for mindfulness. Now that you've gotten the base frame assembled, why not take a moment to step away, stretch, and have a sip of your beverage? Wow, I just did that without them telling me. This might also be a good time to tidy up your work area a bit. Clean up any errand hardware, recollect your tools to be prepared for the rest of the build. Or, you know, just keep building, I guess, you monster. That's good. That's good. Alright, so AB motors next time. Looks like we did pretty good, except for the tiny little detail. You could drill out a spot for the channel to make room for the nuts. That's true. No, you can't, because it's in a spot. It's in a pretty annoying spot. Let me show you. It's gotta go right there on the inside between these two channels and underneath the plastic. But man, take a look at this. I mean, I have benchies bigger than this. Huh? Oh, is this like a thumbnail? Can I use this for something? Maybe. Benchy for scale, yeah. Yeah, cool. This is definitely quite the little machine. It's very interesting. It is definitely very interesting. We haven't even gotten to the meat and potatoes, have we? No wires yet. This is just the basics. All right. I guess it's cleanup time. Yeah, this is a cool little shindig. Let me make this a little bit lighter. Let's see. This isn't the meat 4K. We need to go to the tiny 4K. Let's go to image. A little bit lighter. Yeah. We can also do close up. This part is makes this feel so high quality, right? Just because this whole thing is this nice CNC piece. Also, someone was asking me for movement. No, there's none. There's no way you're moving anything there. No, that's as steady as you're gonna get it. It's for the small print that you really need fast. Yeah. By the way, has anyone done canvassing? Let's hot glue it. I want to know what goes there. Another winning live stream, Fetter. What do you mean winning? That's true. Here's what I got. Canvas. I haven't done it, but then the guys was building the other Voron at the same time. Better. Jeff. This guy. So this is what I went with. This is the Big Tree Tech EBB 36, I think. Does it tell me on here? Yeah, EBB 36. So this little guy goes to the back of your what's it called? Hot end assembly on the back of the stepper, and everything plugs into here. So you need to make connectors, and everything plugs into here. And out of here, if you want CAN bus, true CAN bus, it's just these 4 wires. This plug with 4 wires. This is 24 volt, then a ground, and then a TX and an RX. And then in order to receive that TX and RX, you need another module, a CAN bus module. That thing breaks apart these signals and then delivers it to via USB. Or you can just do the 24 volt and ground to give this thing power, to power everything on here. And then just use this USB-C to do the communication. So this USB-C just goes directly to your Raspberry Pi, and there's no other wiring, there's no other module, there's no other mounting. So yeah, it is 2 wires essentially instead of 4 that are in the center. To me, that's not a problem. I'm gonna have some fun with it. I actually have a wire that's lit up, like a LED wire. So I'm gonna have some fun with it. But yeah, this has your stepper driver on it. This has an ADXL on it. This has everything that you need. It has power for LEDs and fans and everything. So cool little board. I think it was on sale for like $20-something. Like, this thing is cheap. Yeah, I thought I ordered that. Apparently not. There's also a square version called 42, EVB 42. It's the same. You can mount it. It's just slightly different aesthetic. It's a square. That would also work. There's also other brands that do it. Does it power the hot end? Yeah, it powers everything. That's why you need the 24 volt and ground. Or the CAN bus cable has that in there already. So essentially, you just, instead of 4 pins, instead of 4 for CAN bus, you're just doing 2 and USB, or 4 for CAN bus. That's the choice that you have with that one. The other ones don't do USB, it's just this one. So I thought it was cool. Alright, everybody, I think I'm gonna start cleaning up and get some sleep. It's already almost 1, and I'm still gonna have to do all this to get this off the table, right? In case I have to do another video. Which maybe I'll just leave it and try to do another another round of work on this instead. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, everybody. Thank you very much for sticking around. Congratulations to Papa for winning. Yeah, this was a lot of fun. This is going to be a super fun little machine. I'm so excited for it. Fantastic. Thank you, Fysetc, for sending it to me. I don't know how much you guys watch these things, but I obviously appreciate it, and I'll be sure to let you know that. All right, everybody. I'm gonna go clean up and catch some shut-eye, as the folks say. All right. Have a good one. Thanks again. Hit that thumbs up. See ya.